Oh, 6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Good morning. Oh, that sounds so bad. Yeah.
We're trying to adjust some of the sound here from the radio. But good morning, Facebook Friday Live. It is great to have you in here watch us today. Yes, once again, I've dressed up in costume. I show up and Lynn and Marco. Apparently,
were told we were not allowed.
No, you weren't told you weren't allowed. You were told that you had.
I thought you were texting him.
Was that
So once again,
I thought you were going to tell him. I'm so sorry about that.
we'll get him next time.
April Fools has come early this year.
Oh,
Love it.
but you look great.
I
You
do.
look great.
I'm thinking about getting some tattoos
Are you?
from this.
Do you have any?
Yeah, I do. I do have one. Good morning, everybody. It's watching right now. Matt Heckard, good morning. Carrie Barber, Carol Roscoe, good morning to you. Do me a favor, give a like and a share. Show people that you're tuning in right now and watching. We've got a fun show for you. So we
Pat,
obviously
Pat,
it's fun.
do
Yes.
this for me.
Ugh.
Okay. All right. My morning's made.
I can't. It's not even like I could I'll just take this off and wear my clothes. No. There's nothing on under this because it would be hot. So yeah, there we go.
If we hadn't heard of all the pranks that you have played on people, I would have been sure to call you.
Not come up with huh?
But we did get a memo. We are doing some filming today, so we needed to wear logos. So that's the truth.
You could have
No.
changed, thrown on a show. We got to take some fun.
thought about it, but
God,
this is so much more fun.
Oh man. Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the newest and greatest Facebook Friday Live. That means no shows with flagged music.
Hey, well, that'll be a new one.
I've had to go on and readjust all of my music. Well, hopefully all of it.
Well, because
We'll see.
YouTube.
It's YouTube. It's YouTube's fault.
That's true. All right, I got an idea. Let's do this.
I got an idea.
All right, so we had you guys had a trunk or treat last night.
We did.
Tell me about that. What happened?
It was wonderful. Oh, we had such a nice crowd. So many great costumes.
Anybody
and we
dressed
didn't
as
run out
Maui?
of candy. There's the best part because you don't want to run out of candy.
Right.
So you kind of look at the long line and you go, man, I hope we have this well thought out.
Oh, I thought you didn't want to run out of candy because you wanted to eat it afterwards.
No, because you want everybody to get something more than a now and later,
Right. Yeah. That's,
So you're trying really hard to measure and guess and yeah, so it was but you don't want a bunch left over either because then you felt like you were stingy and you want everybody to enjoy it.
Okay.
So we did start out with 2 pieces of candy a piece, but we did have little Kit Kats and Reese cups. And so there was good candy too.
Yeah.
And got to the end and we're able to put a handful in the things. And it was kind of perfect.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Love
All
it.
right, test it now.
All right. We're in. Now this might flag the Maybe I wait till a commercial
Okay. Then
so that we don't
this-
get flagged on.
hopefully you wouldn't get flagged on the song. The song we're playing right now is Eric Church's Darkest Hour. This is the one that he released just a few weeks ago in light of Hurricane Helene. And he turned all the rights over. So any money made from this playing of this song, the selling of the downloads of the song, it's all going to hurricane relief efforts. And just as a reminder, a big concert for Carolinas is going on with him and Luke Combs tonight. If you want to stream it, you can do it on Veeps. And again, all the proceeds are going to go to hurricane relief.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, but
That is good.
yes.
But Facebook
But
does not.
YouTube,
Really? They would still?
YouTube doesn't care.
They do not care. Just like shingles.
They
huh?
don't care.
Don't
Yeah.
care.
Ryan Pop, good morning, sir. Kyle Diebert. Bonnie Sprague.
Hi, Bonnie.
Carney's Ride. Watching on YouTube right now. Good morning, everybody. And if you're wondering what's going on here, it's the Friday before Halloween. And we all agreed last week that we were going to wear Halloween costumes. And then at the last minute, Lynn and Marco said, you know what?
We're going to dress up as
No.
DJs.
No, I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to dress up as lame K100 hosts.
If you've never felt like the little brother before, do you today?
No, I don't know about a little brother, but
The good news about doing it this way is there's going to be no delay.
yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be better. It just won't be processed off the radio, but I'm tired of this too.
Yeah. So should I hear it when I turn it on? Or
What's that?
like if I turn it, or are we not doing that?
Yeah, you're still doing everything. It
Okay.
just will not be a delay because the delay comes from actually you're going to be listening off my headphone feed.
We're a
So
minute
right
till
now,
news.
should I be hearing something if I turn that up then?
You should.
I don't.
Really?
50 seconds till news.
Oh. You know?
Now there it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And that was less than half a second, so I don't think we're gonna get flagged.
Yeah.
Shouldn't anyway. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Facebook Friday Live. Lynn and Marco did not tell me that it was that they were not dressing
We
up
told
in costume. You did not.
forgot.
I
'Cause
thought
I-
Marco was going to tell you.
Because I put this on reluctantly. I was like, I don't really actually want to do that. In fact, I forgot about it last night. I laid
Was
out
there
my
a
clothes.
t-shirt underneath it?
20
No,
till
that's
news.
I have no t-shirt
You gotta get it.
underneath. And so I was like, oh, fine. I remember this morning. I was like, all right, I don't want to. So I even thought like, well, I dressed up last week, so I'll be excused for not dressing up this week.
It's Eric Church on Toledo's country music station K100 on air, online, and on your phone. All royalties from that song being turned over for hurricane relief efforts. First song that Eric has released in several years, and doing it for that cause. He says it just certainly seemed like great timing to do it. And if you are interested in watching the concert he and Luke Combs put together, Concert for Carolinas airing tonight. It happens tonight live down in Carolinas, and you can stream it on Veeps. All proceeds going to Hurricane Helene relief efforts. I'm Lynn. That's Marco. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Yes, we are. Coming up here at 6:20, we'll do Tough Love with Siri.
Right now, it's time for your news.
And good Friday morning. I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines. Tomorrow, some Republicans running for office set to come to Northwest Ohio in hopes of securing your vote. State Reps Josh Williams and Derek Merritt, along with Senate candidate Bernie Moreno, will be at the Lucas County Republican headquarters in Holland as part of a door-knocking final push. Organizers say the trio will be there at 9 a.m. as part of Moreno's bus tour. And Republican Speaker of the House Mike Johnson says he will be stopping with Moreno and Marin tomorrow as well. We're still working to find out if he'll be at that event in Holland or join the two elsewhere in our area. There's also a change coming to the Honor Flight, which helps our veterans travel to our nation's capital to see the memorials made in their honor. The price is actually going up. So there's a special event tomorrow in Findlay to help raise money for the organization. It's being held at the Marathon Center for the Performing Arts. You can buy tickets at the door. And some big money up for grabs in the Mega Millions game tonight. $229 million is that estimated jackpot. And then on Saturday, the Powerball has a jackpot of $20 million. You can see those lucky numbers just before 13 Action News at 11 p.m. We are your official lottery station. Now you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily, right car, right price right now. Here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
Light rain remains possible as we go throughout the morning hours. For the afternoon, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high around 63. 40 degrees overnight tonight with some decreasing clouds. And for tomorrow, mostly sunny sky with a high of 58. Sunshine on Sunday also with a high of 58. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Sully.
It's currently 42 here at Toledo's K100. Roads are in fine shape. No accidents or slowdowns. Rain could change that. Looks like we're starting to see some out Defiance area reported. So be careful as you head out. And if you spot any troubles, please contact us on the Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line at 419-240-1000. It's a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
Here we are. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back.
Today's show, this hour is sponsored by Costa Oil. 10-minute oil change. With the weather changing, you don't want to delay. You want to make sure that you get your oil changed and get it changed by somebody who's not gonna
Rip you off.
Exactly. I was gonna say screw you over, rip you off.
Be like nice, but let's just be honest.
Yeah, people do it. They do it because you really don't know unless you know everything about your car. A mechanic is gonna know more, and they could very easily take you for granted. So unless you have a really good mechanic or somebody that change your oil that you trust, go to 10-minute oil change. Costa Oil, here they are. Upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. You're in a hurry, go to them. No hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing. Here we go. So thank you, Keith Clunch, for sponsoring this hour, being a big supporter of the show. We do have a gift card giveaway.
What?
Believe it or not. So our good friend Kevin Webb won a 7-Eleven gift card.
He did.
He did. And how much was that worth?
$25.
Well, how about that? So Kevin Webb said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give that to Pat McCarty. And I said, you know what, Kevin? Why don't we give it to somebody else on the wheel? Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of excited people because the wheel makes another debut here.
Yes. So we'll be doing the computer wheel today, giving away a $25 gift card to 7-Eleven. I went with Kevin Webb this past Saturday.
Listen to him name dropping.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. If he can do it, I can do it. He and I went scuba diving this past Saturday.
Did you find any treasures?
I don't have the video finished. It was a very busy week, but I'll have the video next week. They've got a lot down there in that quarry. It was incredible. Like it just starts off, you're just kind of going through and it's like, there's some like old trees, it's just like the trunks of these old trees and stuff.
They're like in the ground?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then you're going down and
Did they put it down on purpose for divers? To make it interesting?
They might have planted them down there. I don't know. Anyway,
why would they plant them underwater?
We did stuff in our pond.
Okay, first of all, this is not a pond. Second of all, this is not an aquarium where you put nice little grass.
It's a quarry. Well, there's still fish down there. They still have to have, but then they also have they have a plane down there. They have a helicopter.
Wow.
Like a plane fell in there?
They didn't fall in. They put it in.
See, they put it in.
What, is it like a giant aquarium?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Was there a skull head with like air coming out of it when you were down in there? And
the treasure chest.
Yeah, exactly.
What else do they have down there? They've got
so this is made just for scuba diving.
Yeah. And it's also a place where the fish can, fish need places that they can kind of
enrichment.
Yeah. That they can
and hide.
Kind of like a coral reef,
And they have to hide from predators.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. They got to have a place where they can
Who put
escape
the plane
to.
in there?
I don't know.
Did you check inside?
It sounds like something Kevin Webb is behind.
I swam inside of it.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can swim through the cabin. They have a school bus, two school buses, I think.
You know what you should have done?
That does
You
sound
should have
like an
taken a Halloween skeleton and put it in the driver's seat.
They did that with the helicopter.
They did.
Wow.
Cool. And so they've got all kinds of stuff down there. And then there's these fish are freaking huge. So we'll have
Is there a lot of fish in there?
Tons.
Do people fish it?
They might. Probably could.
Sounds fun.
Probably not allowed to fish when there's people scuba diving though.
Yeah, it'd be a little hard.
Yeah.
But are people scuba diving every day in it?
Oh yeah.
What?
It's a big scuba spot. Yeah. Yeah, you can go and actually make a whole day of it. In fact, I think that's what we're gonna do next time. Is we're gonna go down there and
Now you seemed such a natural when we were doing the scuba
Well,
diving.
I didn't get invited. These guys.
but
don't
I was
invite
gonna
me
say,
to do
would you
stuff.
you're not
come-
certified.
you
I
have-
don't need to be certified, dude.
That was my question. Do you have to be certified?
You
to do that?
absolutely have to be
I can
certified.
do it.
You should get certified.
But the nice thing is you can do that for your certification. You can go down there. Kevin can go down there with you and get your certification. And that would be the dive that you get because you got to do the proper. You got to go through the book learning.
Do you? I mean, come on.
You
dude.
do, and then you have to.
Famous last words. I got this.
and then you got to do like
What
2
could
days
happen?
in the pool.
What
You got to
could
do
go
2 days in
wrong?
the pool.
Well, I've already done one day.
Well,
So I'm happy
no.
there. No.
maybe he would count that. I don't know. But you would do that, and then you would do just one open water dive. You do one open water dive, and then you're certified, and then you're good to go. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm mad at myself that I don't have that video. But this
Did you take underwater video?
yeah,
Nice.
it was really
I'm
cool.
Eager to see it.
Fed the fish. It was amazing.
Like from your hand?
Excuse me.
No, they give you these bags, and you.
So is this like a ride or something? Like an amusement?
It kind of was. It was a lot of fun.
You get a bag of what kind of food is it?
It's just like fish food, and they know that it's coming.
Oh yeah, they're like
They see it and they're like, I know what that is. So they start because they come up to you. I mean, they'll come right. Most fish
Were they
will swim
catfish
away.
or something?
I saw some cat down there, but there were bass. There were other. I don't know. Even though I can't identify fish, but he takes the bag. I'm filming him. He takes the bag and he just opens up and goes like this, like shakes it and swims away as fast as he can because the fish just swarm. It's a frenzy. Yeah,
No
it was
wonder
wild.
They're so big down there.
In fact, you know what? I bet I could probably.
How deep is it?
We went down 56 feet and it got cold. So there's this thing called the thermocline and it's like a cloud. You can actually see a difference in the color. Like it's a little hazy up here.
Yeah.
And then here it's a lot clearer. And as soon as you drop below that line, it drops 3 degrees, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's very noticeable. It's a very, very, very noticeable.
Yeah. I would liken that to when I'm riding my motorcycle and it's like kind of night and it's okay. And then you go down into a little gully and there's water down there. It's an instant change of like 10 degrees. And you're like, God, it's cold.
Like,
And then
yes.
you
Yeah.
come back up and it's like, okay, it's back to normal.
Right.
Yeah.
And it definitely got a lot.
What? Did you bring me flowers?
Do you want them? I was going to say for our giveaway today, you could throw in these beautiful mums.
Oh, look at those.
Look at that. Mum's the word.
Mums.
And take one home to Beth Ann.
Oh,
Unless
she
you
loves
really want one.
killing flowers.
Although I did keep that
Look at
one plant that we got
Oh,
for like
isn't that nice?
4 months.
This is the hour we got to talk about things that are going on this weekend, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, well,
Oh.
30. Yeah.
What's that? At 7:30?
Like
At 6?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Why did you not have anything?
Oh no, are you kidding me? I got tons of stuff we're talking about. Got tons of things that are going on. You know what I do? I just go to Event Pin
Yeah.
and then I'm going to show you guys something really easy. All right. If you've never done this before, you could call me Maui. Yes, you could. She said, "Good morning, Lynn and Marco, Pat," or should I call Pat Maui? Whatever floats your boat.
Does this make up if I brought you a flight stone?
Oh, look at this. Oh,
If Maui likes one thing, it's donuts.
yeah. Yeah. It doesn't, but it's a start.
Take a sniff. I mean, yeah.
What do we got?
Well, they're vanilla and pumpkin.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do I'm going to do this one because I'll bet that's like a maple glaze.
No.
No.
But it's just this is maple.
Oh, what's that? What's the
So
one?
this is a vanilla with maple. That's vanilla with pumpkin with pecan and.
Well, which one does Marco want?
He lets you come to work in costume. You pick first.
No, I want to
Wow.
know which one he wants so I can take it.
Yeah, come on.
I'll take the
You
pumpkin.
think he was being nice?
He knew
He's so
exactly.
mad at me
He
because
knew
I took
exactly
the-
what I was doing.
I took the cinnamon toast crunch one last time.
Do you want some cider?
Oh yeah. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there, Lynn.
Is Maui happy now?
Oh. All right, so you go to eventpin.com. All right. And right now it's a web app. All right. And you can see it gets populated with all these different. And what you can do is you can actually narrow it down. So you can go by location, you can go by date. So let's say I want to know what's going on today through Sunday. All right. And what it's going to do once I hit apply, it's going to show me everything in this area that's going on this weekend. See, it just repopulated there. All right. I can search by category if I want. So I can, if I want to do dance or karaoke or book clubs. Thanks. Wow.
It's not McQueen's, but
Well,
there are very few that are.
right.
In fact, there's only one.
That's true. I didn't make the drive, but they're the best.
So then all you have to do then, once you narrow down your search, look at this DJ with karaoke every Friday over at
Karaoke?
Karaoke.
no, Jerry, so silly.
Oh no, I thought they meant geriatric karaoke. Am I wrong?
Yes, you're wrong.
Oh,
I think
It's a guy named Jerry, dude. He's
oh,
trying to be.
that's so funny.
There you go. see?
Karaoke.
50s
Geriatric.
and 60s songs. That would be good. I think they should do that.
Might have thought of a nice little niche
Right,
there.
right.
Yeah.
I think Jerry stole that from Kelly Clarkson because she does the karaoke.
I wonder if that's Jerry Mack
I bet it is.
Think he's moonlighting?
doing karaoke.
Yes.
I like my version of it much better. I think that
Blake's
would be much
cider tasting. How about that?
What is it?
Blake's cider tasting.
Well, what does Blake know? I mean, how is he an expert?
Well, Anyway.
98 seconds.
go to eventpin.com. It's free. It's free to use. And the nice thing is if you have an event going on,
Hold that thought.
you can post
Love
it for
it.
free.
But hold it.
How about that?
K100, Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for having us on. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. So we are live right now on Facebook, on all of our Facebook pages, Guy in the 419, K100, and the Marco Nation, and YouTube channels, and of course X and LinkedIn. So you can grab us anywhere. Today, showers and storms early, partial clearing by late afternoon, 63 the high. Tonight, partly cloudy, 40 the low.
Right now, 42 at Toledo's K100. Your weather brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic's in fine shape. No accidents, no slowdowns. We'll keep an eye on things, and if anything crops up, we'll make sure you're aware of it. Call us or text us if you spot something first. 419-240-1000. The line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
She's gonna tell it like it is.
You're so fat, your blood type is Nutella.
Always.
What does your want now?
It's Tough Love with Siri. K100.
You can always get your tough love. It's super easy to do. Go to our website for one. You can hit us up on the text line, or if you see us out and about and you have any questions that pop in your head for our very special Siri, we can do that. This is the iPhone 4S that's never been updated from that very first operating system, and just kind of tell them like it is. We got this from Kevin, who lives in Maumee. Thank you, Kevin, who says, very simple, it's Halloween time and I hate clowns. So Siri, why are clowns so scary?
Is this a serious question? Clowns are scary because, for God's sake, look at them. Their faces are terrifying. Is there anything that is scarier than a smile painted on a ghost white face with crazy red hair? If that isn't bad enough, they pull creepy things out of their pants like never-ending handkerchiefs, or even worse, they pull out a huge balloon and then make an animal out of it. I would rather wake up in a room full of snakes than one clown. Scram, clowns. Take your huge shoes and your creepy red nose and hit the bricks.
Scram.
Yeah, you don't like clowns either, do you?
Not so much.
Yeah. Remember that there was like that one thing in I think it was in California where this clown would just be out at like midnight waving at people just to
creep them out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just being
I'm just
friendly.
saying, there's
Yeah, you are.
There's nothing. You know what's worse than just a clown during the day is a clown at night for no
Yes.
reason. We got this from Millie, who lives in Perrysburg. Thank you, Millie. She says, pretty simple, Siri, should I buy a lotto ticket?
Should you ever buy a lottery ticket? Yes, you definitely should buy one. Now, should you expect to win millions of dollars? No way. The odds of you ever winning anything in the lottery is less than slim to none. On the other hand, if you don't buy a ticket, you are going to be super mad that you didn't win, even though you had literally zero chance of winning since you had literally zero tickets. That is the best thing ever. It is hilarious that dummies who don't buy tickets get even more mad that they didn't win. Those people are complete idiots.
Yeah, that's what I do. Every time I say big lotto, I'm like, dang, man, I wish I would have won. Did I play?
No.
No, I did not. So there you go.
You're in her world now.
Leave your feelings at the door.
Can't win
I make these
if you
losers.
don't play.
If you
Right.
don't play.
You know, cider's always one of those things. We always buy a gallon of it. It's like cider and apple butter. I buy it because I think, oh, I'm going to drink this, or yeah, I'm going to use this apple butter, and then we never do. We never do. What are you going to do?
Is this from Flights?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
and
When I first moved
unfortunately,
here,
they're-
boy, I heard a lot about Flights.
Oh, they're wonderful. They're, a few hours old now because I went over last night and got them. But
From where are these from?
Flight's Pumpkin Farm.
Flight. That's over in Oregon.
Mhm.
Okay. So you got flight. So there are some great ones, right? There's Flights. We always go to Gus Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one that we always go to.
You should do Pat's picks on donuts, man.
Yeah.
On donuts.
You know who else has really good ones? I mean, that they're not just apple cider, but I would put Flights and McQueen's right there neck and neck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I wonder if no, they make them there. Yeah. Who makes the best donuts? Ooh.
We did a coffee.
How would
we
go
were
ahead.
asking people about coffee the other day, and there are so many coffee places we were unaware of that people, weighed in on. That's another one. And I know they do that 419 Coffee Quest.
Right.
I don't know if all of these are on that coffee trail.
Right.
But yeah, there were some great ideas. You love coffee. Really probably want to check that out.
I want to explore. How would you let me ask you this. As far as the donut challenge. How do you what kind of donut do you use?
Well, whatever, you have to do the same one.
It's got to be the same
exactly.
standard donut, right?
Probably just a glaze.
No, something with sprinkles.
Because then, but it'd be
No, you're right.
Krispy Kreme probably won that one, wouldn't they?
Well,
Straight
I
glaze.
wouldn't do Krispy Kreme. I'd do a local.
I know.
It'd have to be local.
But I mean, they're the reigning king. So
I remember when they came to town. When Krispy Kreme came to town, this was back in high school.
Yeah.
And I remember
And then they left, and then they came back.
I ate it and it like melted in my
girlfriend.
mouth, and I thought, oh my god!
Yeah.
The thing about Krispy
Immediately,
Kreme,
that's when I became fat.
that's terrible.
Is that what it happened?
That first one from Krispy Kreme will disappear like this, and you can eat a second one. You
Oh.
want to eat a second one.
Well, especially if they're warm.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. When they're fresh,
God.
man. I mean, one. I down 6 of those, and I don't even think about
I've
it.
seen people do it. I haven't done the 6 myself, but I've definitely done 2.
How many Krispy Kreme donuts do you think you could put down?
It's funny. This is a good question because there's a way to cheat the system. Because I saw a guy on TikTok take 6 and smash them down to like that big.
Oh, because they're pretty fluffy.
They are fluffy, and so it only is like that big, and it's like 6 of them.
That's why you can eat so many of them.
Exactly.
Because it's like eating one hearty donut that a regular
Exactly.
bakery make. But they pump them so full of air. That's why you
And
can.
if you eat them all like that, there's almost no calories because it squeezes the calories.
Oh,
out.
wow. That's
That's-
great. Great to know.
At least that's what it tells me.
So again, I say, how many do you think you could put down?
At once?
At
In
If
one
I could
sitting.
smash
In one
6
sitting.
down like that, I could probably eat 100 of them.
That's an exaggeration.
I think it's a bit
How
of an
many?
exaggeration, but
If you could smash 10 down to like that many, you can't eat 10 of these donuts. That's 100.
Wow. That would be insane.
okay. Who do we know from Krispy Kreme?
We can make new friends.
We can. I think we should do this. I think we should. Because I kind of want to do this with you. We got to see how many we smash them
I
down.
kind of want to count.
Yeah.
I'm not participating.
You
I will
gotta
count.
see, but you need it like a smasher, though.
It's called your hand.
Yeah,
You
but I think this guy
smash it
had
with your
like a-
hand.
You know, my
He had
mom
a
used to
thing.
have like a hamburger patty
Yeah,
maker.
that's what I was thinking. He was kind of using a smasher.
Yeah.
I know you're cheating.
And then, what?
Now you're cheating. It's getting to the point where it's cheating.
What? You don't think they would do that at the hot dog eating contest? You don't think
The-
they would smash them down?
But not with the machine. They might smash it down with their hands.
Gas watch. All right.
Cannot hate the gas prices going into the holiday weekend. Okay, sort of holiday if you're dressing up. $2.47 a gallon, cheapest price for regular unleaded. Circle K Airport in Holland. Get that same price at the Sam's Club. If you're looking for the lowest diesel price this morning, you're going to find those prices pretty good shape too. Sheets on door, $3.09 a gallon. Get all the lowest prices at our website, k100country.com.
Carrie Barber says the
247.
Ideal Bakery is actually really good, and they have donut muffin cookies.
Oh my gosh.
That's in Gibsonburg. You ever been to Gibsonburg?
I have been to Gibsonburg, and I've been to Ideal Bakery, and she's absolutely right. They are fantastic.
Yeah,
they are. There's getting to be very few places that I haven't been to.
Right.
I'm loving that. Where was I? I was just in where did I go? Well, I was at Bellevue. Oh my God, Bellevue. Let me tell you something about Bellevue, Ohio.
Tell us about Bellevue.
That, you know what? I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to show you.
Show us.
I love discovering new towns, discovering new businesses, events, and the people that run them. Thanks to my friends at Thayer Ford, I'm able to set off in one of their cars and discover the 419. The city of Bellevue has been a railroad town since the 19th century. Mormon Yard, one of Norfolk Southern's largest yards, handles 2,000 cars daily, and over 80 trains pass through Bellevue, more than 20 of which originate in Bellevue. You can stop and learn more at the Mad River and KP Railroad Museum. While you're out that way, you can stop at the Tracks End restaurant, located less than 2 miles from the train yard, and it's open 24 hours, serving up delicious food. Bellevue is also home to Seneca Caverns, one of Ohio's largest underground cavern systems, and one of America's most fascinating geological wonders. The Sorrowful Mother Shrine is the oldest place of pilgrimage dedicated to the Blessed Mother in the Midwest and east of the Mississippi River. The historic Lime Village depicts life in the Firelands from the arrival of the first settlers in the 1800s to the 1900s. Come take a historic tour of the homes,
custom meats and deli. Matthew Stafford passed for 279 yards last night, 4 touchdowns, and the Rams beat the Vikings 30-20 on Thursday Night Football, and that game ended on a weird play where they sacked Sam Darnold, the quarterback, in the end zone for a safety. The Rams sacked the Vikings by his face mask. It was an intentional. They almost ripped this dude's head off, and there was no penalty.
Wow.
I don't know how 16 referees could miss that, but this is an ongoing thing this year in the NFL where the referees are not doing a very good job in every game. So it ended on a controversial call there because they basically ripped his helmet off and they called it a safety with no penalty, and you can't challenge those, which is insane. Red Wings extended their winning streak to 3 games, beating the Devils 5-3 last night. Tonight at 8:08, it's the first game of the World Series. The LA Dodgers take on the dumb Yankees, and we'll see what happens there. Tomorrow afternoon, though, the BG Falcons are traveling to play the Toledo Rockets at the Glass Bowl, and this year's Battle of I-75 kickoff is at 3:30, and I believe we'll be talking to some people about that very game coming up on our show here, and that's your sports report.
Man, we have got a weekend full of amazing events going on again all weekend long. You've got Boo and the Boat downtown at the National Museum of the Great Lakes. That's a Friday, Saturday event from 1 until 5 p.m. Woodcarver Show and sales happening at Sauter Village this weekend. That's a 10 to 5 p.m. event today. Roar and Pour happens at the Toledo Zoo tonight and tomorrow. Look forward to the Toledo Market Fall Festival downtown at the Erie Street Market. That's 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. And, of course, you mentioned the Battle of I-75.
Yeah.
UTBGSU matchup tomorrow night. And we're going to be talking to Brian Blair, athletic director for the University of Toledo, 7:50 this morning. And we'll also be talking to the assistant athletic director at BG at 8:20 this morning. Get their take on this year's rivalry and who they think, well, I know who they think is going to win, but how they think that matchup is going to play out.
All right. Love that. Fun in the 419, nobody better than Guy in the 419 to let us know what is happening this weekend.
Well, if you are looking for a adult-only Halloween party to go to, then you want to go to Frogtown Johnny's tonight. Starts at 10 p.m., hosted by DJ Colin P. And there is going to be awards for best costumes, lots of giveaways to be given away, live music, great drink specials. So that's going to be a great time. Again, that's starting at 10 o'clock tonight. If you are looking for something more family-friendly, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom ahead a little bit past this weekend and up to this Tuesday at the Otterbein Sunset House located on Indian Road right across from St. Ursula Academy is the Spooktacular put on by the Otterbein Sunset House. This is a free, and I say that again, free family fun event. There's going to be food trucks out there so you could have dinner. There's going to be candy being passed out. Of course, kids wear your costumes. Parents, you want to wear costumes too, you can. Great live music. I think the witches, the Sanderson sisters, I think are going to be out there.
Yeah,
and
in costume like you're in costume today.
Yeah. If
so
you're
cool.
well, yes. If you want to come and see what I'm wearing today, make sure you go on to Facebook Friday Live. Check it out. I was put on by Lynn and Marco. They told me they were going to dress up in costume. I wore my costume. I show up this morning, and so
you did good.
Tune into Facebook Friday Live. You can check out what they did to me.
All right. That is cool. We got your country music news coming up in just a bit. What are you working on over there?
Cody Johnson, Roping for a Cause. We'll tell you what that's all about and how Lainey Wilson is helping out hurricane relief efforts.
All right. All that coming up and more here. It's Lynn and Marco. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live as well right here on Toledo's K100.
I've got no internet. I've got nothing over here.
Yeah.
Do you have internet?
Me?
Yeah. I got nothing.
You sure?
I've been fighting with it for several minutes now, and I have no country music news. I can't pull up show prep.
Can you just reboot everything?
I'm going to have to take some time. So I'm going to run back to my computer and have country music news in 2 minutes.
All right.
We got an extra song.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I love the internet here. It's just so reliable.
I mean,
it's
big,
great,
bro.
Okay. There's also a lot of great music that's taking place in the area. So head on over to see what's going on. And to tell you all about that is Andy Joe Taylor.
What's up, Toledo? Hope I had a great weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. For me, I had a great time getting to kick it at Danny's on Friday and getting to spend some time with my family, watch some football, and participate in some fall festivities on Saturday and Sunday. But I'm looking forward to getting back to the grind this weekend for Halloween weekend. This is my favorite time of year, and what better way to celebrate it than with some great live local music. So let's get to this weekend's Music Know with Andy Joe. On Friday, the Skittlebots are kicking it at Danny's. Let It Rip is jamming at the Hollywood Casino, and Jordan and Josh are taking over Buffalo Rock Brewing. And for me, I'm so excited to be kicking off my Friday in Columbus with our national anthem at the Schottenstein Arena for the Ohio State hockey team. Then I'm so excited to be headed to the Parlay Club in Short North to do a performance for the Buckeye Homecoming Pep Rally. It's going to be a great Friday in Columbus for your girl, OH. On Saturday, All or Nothing is jamming at Gold Diggers, Two Left Missing is performing at Cockable, and Freddie Hill and the Marauders are kicking it at Danny's. And I got 2 chances for you to catch me in one day. On Saturday, you'll find me bright and early hopping on the UT tailgate bus with my friends and getting ready for the Battle of I-75 tailgate. If you're going, make sure you keep an eye out. I'm so excited to be doing a special performance at this year's UT Rockets versus Bowling Green game tailgate. So come have a beer, wear your team's gear, and come kick it with me. Oh, and TOL. And Halloween weekend is finally here, and the South End has got you covered. Come join me for the Infected in the South End pub crawl. Come hang out in bars like the Distillery, Black Swamp, and come see me at Leroy and Margaret's at 9. Any guesses on where I'm going to be this year? Also, us here at K100, we want to know what you're being this year for Halloween, so make sure you let us know. Toledo, have a great Halloween weekend, and make sure you get out and check out this weekend's lineup of shows, and I hope to see y'all at some point this weekend as well. Make sure you're staying in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, today's best country with Lynn and Marco in the morning, and Guy in the 419 at Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great Halloween weekend. Bye.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
Took 8 hours of footage, and then probably an hour and a half of drone footage. So I put it all on a drive, and then we want to go over it together. Then it's going to tell me how so it's a process.
Yeah,
but
we'll get a lot for editing then too.
Yeah.
So there we go, Andy Joe Taylor.
Woo, Andy
man.
Joe.
Wow, so she's going down to sing the national anthem at the Ohio State hockey game.
Really?
This Saturday or this Friday, and then she's going to be at the UT doing a little private show at the UT. I don't know if it's a private show, small show, personal show over at the game this weekend. So
she's always so busy. Got to say what's up to her boy Trenton. What's up, my man? Marilyn Mapes is with us finally.
Yeah, she came in at 6:37.
She's seriously slacking. Larry Marsh. And how about this from Roy Gwynn? Good morning, K100, my favorite station.
Nice. Do you guys ever watch Dancing with the Stars?
Not generally.
I try not to.
You try not to?
Because I can't dance.
I don't. I've never watched it either, but I guess one of the judges or one of the dancers, I don't know if he's a judge or a dancer or whatever, but he was there last night at this event that I was at.
Yeah. So tell us a little. So you're dancing. And
so I did a.
Get involved with this.
I was asked. They wanted to do a Dancing with the Stars kind of style show. It was a gala last night. It was a fundraiser for the Stroke Life Center out at Nazareth Hall, and we.
So you did. How much did you practice this dance?
I practiced quite a bit, and I had a very, very good dance partner who taught me the moves and everything like that. In fact, if you want to see it, check it out. Here it is.
Here you go. This is what she said.
My wife gave me a hall These signs y'all come up with, y'all ain't right.
Y'all
And the
ain't
sign
right.
said, "My wife gave me a hall pass."
Yeah,
And
Blaney, you're number one on my list.
if anybody, I mean, that's a pretty good one for a hall pass.
Yeah,
Pretty
it is.
good one.
But I would say, having met Lainey, she is so sweet and down to earth. You might want to not give him a hall pass with her. Congratulations go down to Cody Johnson, wife Brandy, the crew who put together the Cody Johnson Championship event. A week of riding, rope, and golf. A gala raised more than $700,000 for the Different Day Foundation and Texas FFA. As a matter of fact, so successful, they say they're going to be doing it again next year.
Nice.
Talk about artists who do good and now receive back. Jelly Roll might have been, bailed on the X community, but very active on the rest of social media, including TikTok, where he went yesterday to mark a big, big day in his life.
Yeah, actually, he was doing that. We got a little slow computer here sometimes. And
At least yours is working. Mine is not.
Here's what he said about this.
Going old school.
But yeah, I'm here, and I came here today to pray over it. I came here today to vision cast in it. I came here today to just walk barefooted in it. And most important, I came here today to pull this phone out of my pocket and look y'all in the eye and say, thank you, man.
Yeah.
And what he's saying thank you for is he's stepping foot on his own new private property.
Wow.
He said, he used to hang out at his uncle's farm in Tennessee. He was raised there in the Nashville area. And he said his father felt he had let his family down by not getting them a farm as well. And, advising his son, Jelly, just to buy dirt if he ever could. Fast forward to today, and for the first time ever, proudly, emotionally, he's doing it. He's walking his own property, and he's feeling, very good about things, and he knows where his gratitude needs to lie.
Yeah,
so,
500 acres of Tennessee farmland.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Do you hear what happened to Brett Young at his concert the other day?
I did not.
Brett Young. I mean, of all concerts, you would not think that you're expecting drunken brawls to break out. Much less
it is a country show.
Multiple fights. But that's exactly what happened last week at a show in Detroit.
Oh, no.
I hate to think it was in our region that it happened, but it did. For the fans' safety and maybe his own peace of mind, Brett actually stopped the show saying, it's always someone. I am so sorry. He told the crowd he'll continue the show when the situation is dealt with. He exits stage right and says, be right back. Eventually returns saying, it's incredible to me that this happens at Brett Young concerts. I think Scotty McCreery had one too, where he was just, how is this happening at my show?
Yeah.
Said, you guys have my full permission to not, and I can't believe I'm saying this, get in any more fights tonight. Please, I love you. Let's play some music. And the show was back on, presumably without further incident, but I guess it took some time to get that crowd under control.
Wow.
So Oliver Anthony is just over a year after his point of rich men north of Richmond made him a viral superstar overnight. He is doing an upcoming benefit concert for Hurricane Helene victims. And he says he's in the process of getting out of the music industry. Plan is eventually to change his entire focus to traveling ministry work. Said he just has to do it in baby steps since it's completely DIY.
Wow, good for him.
And yesterday I mentioned Maren Morris and her ex Ryan Hurd both releasing new music on the same day. That same day is today. So Maren's new song, it's People Still Show Up, and Ryan's is called This Party Sucks.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of funny if both songs are about their relationships, their side of the story, but there's really no indication that they are. But I'll have to give those a listen. We'll pass that along.
Yeah, can I just do one thing here?
Yeah, of course.
Because this whole Zach Bryan, Brianna Chicken Fried La Paglia story is crazy because Dave Portnoy, that's the podcast she's on. And of course, if you don't know, Zach Bryan broke up with Brianna by posting on Instagram.
Yeah,
which is just,
nice.
Yeah, exactly. And so, and let me tell you something, if you know Dave Portnoy, he is not, he does not hold back. But
I think he's a fraud. I like every time I met him, I was not comfortable with him. Like certain guys where you're like, okay, I kind of like this guy. He's a good vibe guy. This guy never gave that vibe to me.
There you go. Yeah, he doesn't pull punches.
He does not pull punches.
Those are your country music news stories. If you want anything more on them, the artists involved, do check out our Facebook page and the website, k100country.com.
Lynn and Marco, making morning people out of even the non-coffee drinkers.
multiple.
It's yeah.
Hold on.
No, Kevin, Kevin, you're probably the only one without sound, Kevin. Because everybody.
Oh boy, do we need?
No,
What?
there's not.
No. Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Because we're on this new method where you, I guess, apparently are doing something weird.
Where I'm doing something weird. I'm not doing anything weird.
Rebooting.
There's nothing weird happening. But one of the things that we are going to do is we are going to.
Here, I'll try to play this over the actual. Tell me if you guys can hear this like it's not in the background.
If not, I can always just pull it up on my phone. But
yeah, here. Here, let me pause it. All right.
Mike Steele, you can go. I can't say it on the radio what you can do, but you know what you can do.
All right. Can you guys hear this? Like
You can
it's
go
actually-
S and D. How about that, Mike?
All right, hold on. Stop arguing with people and see if they can hear this. All right, can you guys hear that? Like it's coming like right through the broadcast? I think so. It should be. What are they saying? I can't be on that screen.
They're not saying anything about it.
Mike says, "Love you, buddy."
Yeah, I know.
Oh boy, you definitely did something wrong, Maui. No,
Nada.
Marilyn says nada.
That's okay. Don't worry. I'll get it on the phone.
That can't be real.
So when are you doing your Enchanted?
Halloween.
On Halloween night?
Yes. I could do a sneak peek, maybe the 30th if you guys want to come and you have plans on Halloween.
Could we?
Sure.
I mean,
could I bring the kids over on the 30th?
How many sticks are going to be there?
Okay, that's yeah. You got to keep in mind, I have a 5-year-old. All right, so
We
she's
gotta
terrified of sticks.
Yeah, we have to. We can't be so scary.
Yeah.
That, these kids don't want to come back now.
Maggie might be the only one who appreciates it because she is young.
No, I bet they would all love it. They would all love it. Can we come by on the 30th? Maybe like around
you bet.
maybe like around like 4:30.
You bet.
Would that be okay?
That'd be fine.
All right, great. We're gonna do that. We're gonna bring the kids over.
Yeah, because I mean they keep hearing about the scary.
I
stick
know
farm,
they want to hear
but then now seeing it would be good.
you know
Video.
Jack. Jack listens to K100 all the time, and so he's
At 4:30, it won't be dark enough to really cast the shadows the way this series is.
Oh, here we go.
How long does it take to get through the Enchanted Lane?
I suppose it depends on how fast you move.
Okay.
but it's-
All right. Don't worry about. They don't need candy or anything like that. You don't have to worry about anything like that. We just want to come check it out. Mostly, I want a
visual.
I want a I want a
See
video
how
for my
scary it is.
I want a music video for my son. for my song. So I was telling you guys about the swim that I did with Kevin Webb, and I'm going to show you a clip. I'm going to make the full video coming up soon. I'll have that full video next week, but here is a sneak preview. This was Kevin feeding the fish. Look at how big these things are, and look how many. It's terrifying.
I want to see this.
Check this out.
I want to.
Here, that was in warm weather, but
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Can
it
you
was
see the
fun.
sky from down there.
It just
you
looks.
looked up?
Yeah, you look up. It's just like a
Lighter.
yeah, but you can see. It was a sunny day. It was a beautiful day actually, and actually, it was not as cold as I thought it was going to be. I thought the water was going to be freezing. But what did he say? He said it was. Hey, Danielle Nicole.
We saw her trunk or treat last
What?
night. She just got the most
She didn't
beautiful
come up and say hi to
family.
me. Unbelievable.
Well, you unfortunately got stuck playing music last night, which, by the way, you did a tremendous job with.
You're so sweet.
It's true. And so he was kind of away from the action of
Yeah,
the
I
whole
was-
line of trick-or-treaters.
But I was DJing out there.
Yeah.
Had my the ones and twos. Oh shoot. Needing to go on the radio here. K100, Lynn and Marco. Thank you for hanging here. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live as well. And we love the fact that you're here. If you got any feel good stories, we would love to hear from you. 419-240-1000.
I know this is something we could do to make people feel good and give away some concert tickets.
Let's do it right now.
All right. Hank and all my honky tonk friends, that classic country show coming to the Valentine Theater Stage November 9th. And if you are calling number 10 right now, we're going to set you up with 2 free tickets to that big show.
All right, 419-240-1000. Want to go to the show for free? Hit us up now on K100.
Alarm off.
We're late as all get out.
K100, your caller 1, try back.
Never
K100,
been
caller
this
2,
late.
try again. K100, caller 3, try back. K100, your caller 4, try back. K100, caller 5, dial again. K100, your caller 6, call back. K100, caller 7, try again. K100, your caller 8, try back. K100, I'm so sorry, your caller number 9.
It's not fair. I'm writing a letter to somebody.
Goodbye.
That makes them feel better.
I'm sure it does. All right, you go ahead and you pick that winner.
K100. Hi, who's this? Tracy, your caller 10.
Woo! Yay! Are you a classic country fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are going to love this. Hank and All My Heroes 100 Years of Hank. It's coming to the stage at the Valentine Theater November 9th. You're there on us.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
You're welcome, babe. Hang on, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Very cute sounding. Oh my God.
What?
It's like I can't.
Oh, you can't see anything?
This is a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. We need a engineer to figure that out.
A real one.
Are you still not on?
No, I think maybe if I just I had to go back and it's buffers. I'm trying.
Would it help if you use this computer over here?
Which?
This computer?
Oh. See how it's.
Yeah, I don't even know what to.
I can't. Entering studio.
I see you.
All right.
There she is.
Whoa!
Lynn's back. There
we
she
don't know how long it's
is.
going to last, but for now, we're back.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
It's been so long.
I know. and
Marilyn
now-
was even saying, haven't seen Lynn the whole time with a sad crying face.
Aw, well, good morning, Marilyn, and all. Thank
All
you
right,
so much
let's
for
not
joining
get
us.
that crazy.
I'm going to have to get this winner's information, but I want to make sure we are.
We're good. I just did everything.
Okay, perfect.
I was just about to say how clear Marco's screen was looking, but now he froze. He froze up. There he goes.
Am I frozen? Come on, guys.
Tracy? Hello? Hi, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. Hi, I need to get some. So, your last name, address, and phone number, please.
All right. Danielle says, I was going to come say hi, but you were packing up by the time we were going through lunch. All right, I'll let you go. I wanted to see your beautiful face and your sweet kids, but that's fine. Feel Good Friday. I
I'm
got
sorry, what's the
asked
zip code
to a
again?
golf in an outing tomorrow, and Michigan still sucks,
Your
says
phone
Trenton
number?
Strickland. That guy golfs more than anybody that
I
I've
know.
ever seen in my.
And you would never know it from watching him golf.
I
that
checked
he-
my email. I for sure went to the spam because it's got to be in the spam.
Right.
It's not.
Right. I would thought maybe he's a traditionalist and was using like snail mail, you know?
Yeah.
I've been like every day I wait by the mailbox.
Waiting.
And
Yeah.
and I don't get the
No.
this he got asked to be in this golf outing. And it's always he got
He
asked
got
to be in it. He got
Right.
asked to be in it.
And you know what's funny? If somebody asks you, you can say, "Hey, I've got a couple of guys."
Yeah, sure, I'd
we
love
can
to.
make
If,
this
you know,
huge
you need
team."
some more. I've
Yeah.
got
T-R-A-C-Y.
I got 2 guys, and one of them's on the radio. And
Okay. Now, the tickets for
Yeah.
this event, they're actually
Yeah,
have a
but you know,
voucher that the
some
ticket
people don't
price
like
is.
advertising.
So you have to
Some
come
people
here and
don't.
pick up the voucher and then take
I suppose it is what it is. And Michigan, but I will say Michigan still sucks. I would agree with that.
November 7th.
Yes. We can agree there, Trenton.
Okay, do you know where we're located?
We do have Michigan fans.
Well, that's
There you
okay.
are, dude. You should have done that move right there.
Before 11
Patrick.
or something, and
What's
sit
that?
here so we can say
You
hi.
missed that move.
Oh, what was it?
Well,
Oh, Moana. Yeah. Look at that.
Thank you so much.
it was actually Dancing with the Stars. There you are.
Yeah.
Too bad you can't see the TV, but the first was Dancing with the Stars. Did you see the move where he pulls the leg and she gets up?
Beth Ann wants to do that. She
That's
wants
a
to look.
TikTok trend.
So we're gonna learn how to do it. She's very excited about it.
All right, hold on. I gotta get away. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. There's a whole TikTok thing now.
Is it?
Yeah. That you guys would be good at that.
I think we can do it.
I think you could do it. She's so tiny, you could do it with one hand.
Yeah.
Hi, who's this?
Tracy.
Tracy, your caller's in.
Awesome.
Yay! Are you a classic country fan?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are going to love this. Hank and All My Heroes 100 Years of Hank. It's coming to the stage at the Valentine Theater November 9th. You're there on us.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. The K100 Morning Show with Lynn and Mark.
First of all, not only does Maui have sweatpants on, which I've never I just noticed that.
I
He's
think
on-
we should be glad because I heard about that grass skirt.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you hear about that grass skirt? Kevin Webb knows about that grass skirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
That
Maui's
maybe it was
enjoying
a-
another
A
donut.
little revealing.
I wasn't gonna come in full costume,
throttle.
but I will show you a video.
All right.
Do I need another donut? Probably not.
But how it's
Am I
almost
gonna
yeah.
get one?
Awesome.
Which
Right?
one did you get? A sprinkle?
Mm-hmm. Probably the best one in there. Look at that. But see, that's a full cake donut. That's not like those light fluffy things that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, and they're so close to my house, and that smell just wafts over. It's like, oh,
That's so full of it. I was asked by another softball coaches for the local football team. Sure. Right?
That's what they all say.
Ooh, a puppy chow donut. Ooh.
oh my gosh, that sounds incredible.
Yeah, from Fleets.
They do all kinds of specials there.
So now Lynn knows what she's going to
but
get on
it's
her way
not,
home.
But it's not Fleets, it's Flights.
Flights. I've heard both ways.
It's not. You've heard it said wrong many times. They actually
Whoa.
They did a little video on it, how these girls are arguing about if it's Fleets versus Flights, and it's Flights. It's the German pronunciation, so the I is pronounced.
I see. Well, hey, this hour right now is sponsored by ISD Insurance Solutions by Design. Great company. You got to be covered. You have no idea what's going to happen. This is these people were out camping and they were told they had to go back inside their cabin because there was a thunderstorm rolling through. So they set up their camera and watch what happens. This was insane.
Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700, or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com.
Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Shabuzi, new artist of 2024 at the People's Choice Country Awards. Have a feeling he might pick up another one or two at the CMAs. So we'll have details on that party come Monday morning. Lynn and Marco, K100 on air, online, and on your phone. We are sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
That we are. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. We'd love to hear from you. A couple feel good stories pouring in here at 7:20. We'll go over some of those stories.
7:50, we'll talk to Brian Blair, UT Athletic Director, about tomorrow night's big battle of I-75. Few minutes past 7, here's your latest look at news.
And good Friday morning. I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines. Tomorrow, some Republicans running for office set to come to Northwest Ohio in hopes of securing your vote. State Reps Josh Williams and Derek Merritt, along with Senate candidate Bernie Moreno, will be at the Lucas County Republican headquarters in Holland as part of a door-knocking final push. Organizers say the trio will be there at 9 a.m. as part of Marino's bus tour. And Republican Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, says he will be stopping with Marino and Marin tomorrow as well. We're still working to find out if he'll be at that event in Holland or join the two elsewhere in our area. There's also a change coming to the honor flight, which helps our veterans travel to our nation's capital to see the memorials made in their honor. The price is actually going up. So there's a special event tomorrow in Findlay to help raise money for the organization. It's being held at the Marathon Center for the Performing Arts. You can buy tickets at the door. And some big money up for grabs in the Mega Millions game tonight. $229 million is that estimated jackpot. And then on Saturday, the Powerball has a jackpot of $20 million. You can see those lucky numbers just before 13 Action News at 11 p.m. We are your official lottery station. Now you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price right now. Here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
It'll be mostly cloudy through the day today, so that chance of rain exists for the morning hours, but for the afternoon, generally on the drier side. 63 expected for the high. Overnight tonight, decreasing clouds with low down to 40. And for the weekend, it'll be cooler with lots of sunshine both Saturday and Sunday with highs in the upper 50s. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
42 now at Toledo's K100. Traffic in fine shape. Roads a little bit on the wet side. Defiance, Findlay area, Lima. Some in Toledo. It's making its way into the area, and that thunderstorm likely to hit soon. So roads might get sketchy. Be careful. And if you spot any problems, get a hold of us on that Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line at 419-240-1000. It's the surface of your information station, Toledo's K100.
At Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick, we're about more than just winning cases.
All right.
I'm going to set this up. We're going to be having a guest coming in pretty soon here. Even better that, tell you what, even better that you guys didn't tell me.
What?
So, my dance partner's coming in, and you guys have me in costume.
Oh,
it's great.
You would have been anyway, right?
Yep. All right. Here we go. You're looking for something spooky to do. I'm a big fan of Leader's Farm out in Napoleon. Remember them?
I do.
And here's they also not only they have a big family friendly thing out there, but they also have Scream Acres. Check this out. Gonna be Northern on a stream there.
Yeah.
All right, man. There we go. Yeah, terrifying place. So if you're looking for something spooky to do this weekend,
They got a lot more than scary sticks out there.
yes. Though there were a few.
Yeah.
There were a few scary sticks out there. Want to tell you about all the events that are going on this year. Are we doing local events this hour or no?
We'll do it 7:30.
At 7:30 we're talking about local events? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
there is a ton of them every weekend. This is one of those things where you go, man, if you got in your car and you had the list of activities going,
Yeah.
you could not hit them
There's
all,
no way.
even with the schedule.
Right.
One of the things happening this weekend, I don't know if you're aware of it, are any of your kids into Legos? They've got a Lego
Oh,
convention
that was
in
the other
time.
thing I was going to talk about. That's what I missed. I knew there was one other thing, the Brick Convention.
The Brick Convention.
Yes,
And they say it's not coming back next year. So for whatever reason, they made a real announcement about the fact that it is not coming back next
Why?
year. I don't know why. They did not say. But they said if you want to get there, this would be the time to do it.
Oh man.
And something else, there was a hayride. The University of Toledo was putting together a hayride at the Stranahan Arboretum, and they canceled it. It was going to be this family-friendly hayride. No explanation coming with the cancellation of that event, but it has been canceled. So if that was something on somebody's radar this weekend that they were going to do, not going to happen.
Why are people why are they taking away fun things from people? What is this?
I hate to say it, but I have to wonder, and it's not with the Lego convention because they're expecting tickets for that to sell out. But something like this hayride, I think, again, because if you try to do everything, you can't.
Right.
And you have to wonder the ones who have advanced ticket sales, if it's not meeting, or exceeding things that
they're
they
not.
thought they
They're
would.
not getting the numbers that they want.
Yeah, and it is because people, you have to pick and choose. So if you're not going to get enough numbers to look like a success, are they going to cancel? I don't know. Do you think that I'm off track with that? You think that's a possibility?
I think you're absolutely right.
Yeah. Because, but then you have things that are too successful. They couldn't facilitate them, like the Adams Street zombie crawl. They said that they had to kind of go back and pull back and revisit to how to do that. And
It got out of hand. There were too many people showing up.
So
for
they
it.
did a small one. The Erie Street group, they did a small one, and there's one going on in Rossford this weekend if you're looking for an adult thing. So Rossford is going to do their first zombie pub crawl of their 3 bars there in Rossford.
I was talking to some girls last night. They're doing one. I was at the Great Black Swamp Brewery. They're doing one there too.
Yeah.
Right downtown, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I thought that big one got canceled. So I guess these little ones are popping up.
Right.
Everywhere.
Exactly.
Which you would think if there's a lot of little ones, then why big one couldn't be there? But I don't know.
But yeah, Rossford, that'll be a fun place because Moe's, of course, always a long-standing favorite, as is Danny's. But if you haven't been to Danny's since their renovation, what an
we gotta
incredible
do something at
job they have
Danny's.
sunk into that place.
What's Danny's?
Oh, it's
Danny's
a huge thing in
Bar
Rossford.
Cafe.
I'm not aware of it.
It's been in Rossford forever, but Brad Morrison out of Oregon, who owns Mommy Bay Turf, he bought the place and he sunk millions of dollars into it, and it's fabulous. It's like Nashville meets New Orleans. It's really cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we should do a big country line dancing night there.
I think it's a possibility.
I'll spin the tunes.
I think Brad would love to see us there. He actually
can show
did
some of his new dance moves
a
off.
polka night a few weeks ago, and
Okay, you
people were
lost me
out
at
in the
polka.
street. I know. It's like, who thinks a polka night is going to work? It was crazy popular. People had a blast, and they showed up.
Listen, if you want a polka, do it all night. But I moved here from Milwaukee, and in Wisconsin, polka is huge. Actually, you can't do any weddings in Wisconsin without playing a bunch of polka music.
Yep.
Well, we've got some great events going on this weekend, including the a lot of great music. Did you hear that Andy Joe Taylor is going to be singing the national anthem at the Ohio State hockey game?
That's a woman in demand.
Man,
she's so good.
So anyway, she's got that going on now.
We need to get pictures with her before she gets famous.
We have a couple, I think.
Yeah, we do.
But here she's got there is a lot going on. So let's check this out. Here we go.
What's up, Toledo? Hope I had a great weekend and got to check out last weekend's lineup of shows. For me, I had a great time getting to kick it at Danny's on Friday and getting to spend some time with my family, watch some football, and participate in some fall festivities on Saturday and Sunday. But I'm looking forward to getting back to the grind this weekend for Halloween weekend. This is my favorite time of year, and what better way to celebrate it than with some great live local music. So let's get to this weekend's Music Know with Andy Joe. On Friday, the Skittlebots are kicking it at Danny's. Let It Rip is jamming at the Hollywood Casino, and Jordan and Josh are taking over Buffalo Rock Brewing. And for me, I'm so excited to be kicking off my Friday in Columbus with our national anthem at the Schottenstein Arena for the Ohio State hockey team. Then I'm so excited to be headed to the Parlay Club in Short North to do a performance for the Buckeye Homecoming Pep Rally. It's going to be a great Friday in Columbus for your girl. OH. On Saturday, All or Nothing is jamming at Gold Diggers, Two Love Missing is performing at Cockable, and Freddie Hill and the Marauders are kicking it at Danny's. And I got 2 chances for you to catch me in one day. On Saturday, you'll find me bright and early hopping on the UT tailgate bus with my friends and getting ready for the Battle of I-75 tailgate. If you're going, make sure you keep an eye out. I'm so excited to be doing a special performance at this year's UT Rockets versus Bowling Green game tailgate. So come have a beer, wear your team's gear, and come kick it with me. Oh, and TOL. And Halloween weekend is finally here, and the South End has got you covered. Come join me for the Infected in the South End pub crawl. Come hang out in bars like the Distillery, Black Swamp, and come see me at Leroy and Margaret's at 9. Any guesses on what I'm going to be this year? Also, us here at K100, we want to know what you're being this year for Halloween, so make sure you let us know. Toledo, have a great Halloween weekend, and make sure you get out and check out this weekend's lineup of shows, and I hope to see y'all at some point this weekend as well. Make sure you're staying in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe. On K100, today's Best Country with Lynn and Marco in the morning, and Guy in the 419 at Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great Halloween weekend. Bye.
The Music Know with Danny Joe. The Music Know with Danny Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
Yeah, so for me with eggs, it's like a really common thing to have in dog food is egg because it's like a really quick source of protein that can be dried easily. So a lot of my friends, like I have certain friends that I will not go near their dog because I know that when they lick me, I'm going to get hives. Yeah. And it's just not worth it. So I have some friends that like my one friend got a puppy recently. She goes, tell me what brand of dog food I can get so that you can come over and not worry. I'm like, that is so sweet.
Yeah.
This is a cool conversation. This is a everybody's like, who is this? All of a sudden, we just came back from that break, and it was like,
well, it's a bit.
Can't have
A lot
egg.
of
No,
people
it is.
can
True.
relate.
I'm just teasing. But joining us now in the studio is Jordan, my dancing partner from our Thriving Like a Star event that we had last night, and we did awesome. We did really, really
Pull that
good.
Microphone over there, huh?
Oh yeah, use that. Pull that right over. Sorry.
There you go. So the people can hear you.
Officially.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
So how did you get stuck with this guy? I mean, I bet when you like drew straws, like, damn it, we're not winning.
There's 5 straws. She's like, oh.
Can we pull it back even further? Thriving Like a Star.
Thriving Like a Star.
Is this an annual event? It's a first time
This
event?
was the first one. This was the inaugural event, but I think they're going to have it again next year.
And who
They
is
have to. It was a success.
And who are they?
They the Stroke Life Center,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Is there
And
some sort of a trophy?
I got a little participation trophy. I told her I was like, I hate participation trophies. She's like, so do I.
Talked about that like a week or two ago. That's so funny.
But we so the Stroke Life Center helps obviously with victims who have had strokes. And they teamed up with the Dance Fam company. And that's what you're a part of. So tell about Dance Fam.
So Dance Fam is a ballroom and Latin studio in Toledo. And one of the organizers of this event was actually my coach's wife, also the runner of Dance Fam. So she put this all together. She asked me a few months ago, would you be interested in doing something like this? I'm like, I get to dance more, perform, and have fun at a gala? Okay, sign me up. Sure.
And how long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing since I was 4, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
How long have you been dancing?
Officially
14 minutes.
Since 2 months ago.
You were doing this all on the down low. You didn't tell us you were participating until last week.
I know. I know. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah.
Because we would have showed up and booed him. Boo.
And so it was a great event. Now you don't live here.
No.
She doesn't live here. She lives east of Cleveland.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we had to start off our dancing via phone like she'd be like, okay, now do this move, and then I would do that move, and she'd be like,
remote dance lessons. That's incredible.
Yeah, it is incredible.
But we eventually got it down, and we met.
How do you live so far, but you dance here in Toledo? I don't.
My coach is based out of Toledo and Cleveland.
Oh,
so
okay,
I met him in Cleveland, but his home base is Toledo.
Yeah, Slava, great guy.
Yes,
really great guy. Good dancer too. I'm watching these guys. So after this event last night, after all the competition and everything like that, they had this like freestyle dancing, right? Just like playing music, everybody's out there dancing, and the dance floor is filled with these professional dancers, and they all look so good. I'm like, oh, I want to do that. I want to be that good. I don't know if I could be that good, but if I could be half as good as them, that'd be amazing.
You probably have to start at 4 to be as good as them. Just
You
like
think so?
Jordan. No?
No.
Can you
No.
actually get good if you start dancing as an adult? Can you become, could you get to a professional level?
There's a lot of people at our dance fam that has started way later in life, and I mean they're competition students now that are
She
winning.
wants to know, can you teach an old dog new tricks? That's
Pretty
what
much.
she's asking.
Absolutely,
There
old
we go.
dogs encouraged.
Yes. Yes. I like how she looked at me when she said that,
Well,
old dogs. And but
Well, I
we
did stand on my foot for a minute this morning.
You did.
You did.
You
My
did.
non-dominant.
But how long before we go back?
54 seconds.
Okay, then I'll wait till after that. Then I'll show the I'll show the video of us performing last night.
Yes.
And it was awesome. But you we met for the first time. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
It was like 3 weeks ago that we met for the very first time. And then we just kind of figured it out, and
That's awesome.
And it was great.
What
And-
did you come in third or fifth or what did you?
They didn't
Ninth?
say.
No, there was a winner, and I
And
guess
then-
the rest
then
of us were
everybody
just
else.
losers.
Yeah.
We didn't get the big trophy. We got the little one.
We got the little participation trophy.
That's all right.
That's all right. I used to go
You
to
know
my
what,
daughter's gymnastics competitions, and they would be like these people get trophies and awards, like 16 out, and it's like,
All right, hold that thought here.
All right.
That is Morgan Wallen's Lies here on K100. Lynn and Marco with you here. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's also a Friday Facebook Live. You can check out any one of our Facebook pages and YouTube channels to see us doing a live podcast while we do our radio show here. We're ambidextrous for sure. Showers, storms, early, partial clearing by later today, high 63. So it's only going to be quick for the showers. Partly cloudy tonight, low down to 40.
Right now, 42 at K100. Your weather is brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic continues to be in fine shape. Don't see reports of accidents or slowdowns at this point of the morning, but it does look like you've got some rain coming, and they could get slick. So use caution, and if you do spot trouble, get a hold of us on the Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line at 419-240-1000.
It's a Feel Good Friday, meaning there's some feel good stories. If you have one, we would love to hear from you. 419-240-1000. Lots of good things going on. We talk about Jelly Roll a lot. I think I was telling you, I don't know if we talked about this on the radio or just in here in the studio, but I was telling you, Jelly Roll treated some fans to free Gus's world famous fried chicken. If you've never been to Gus's, it's in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Is that the place where Keith Urban was serving chicken up a few months
yes,
ago? I think it was. Yeah.
And he had a sold-out show at an arena that night, and he reminisces in early days performing in the area, and then having somebody actually buying him. He didn't have a lot of money, so somebody bought him a meal there, and he never forgot it. And said, you know what? I'm going to cover whoever comes here for the next few hours. I'm going to go ahead. It was an $11,000 tab that he paid for.
Oh my gosh.
And then he gave a $7,500 tip to all the people in there for the staff. But boy, Jelly Roll, man, he's super awesome. But he was all over Instagram doing it, so people went down and enjoyed some free Gus's fried chicken on Old Jelly.
Nice. You hear this therapy dog in South Carolina named Marlena just got her own children's book. It's called Marlena's Purpose, and it tells the story about how she was found tangled up in barbed wire as a puppy, and then went on to become a comfort dog. And then all proceeds from that book are going to be going to charity. I love that.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, Pat McCarty, guy in the 419. Now, you were in a little dance competition. Of some good news. Now, the good news is you didn't win. Otherwise, you would be unbearable here in the studio. But
I would have brought the trophy, and it would be prominently sitting right here in front of me.
the good news is raise money for a fantastic cause.
I want to say they raised easily over 25 grand last night for the Stroke Life Center.
Yeah.
And it was a Dancing with the Stars inspired gala event, and they teamed up with the Stroke Life Center, teamed up with Dance Fam Dance Studio. And I was fortunate. The best part about this was that I was paired up. I got to meet Jordan, one of the professional dancers, nationally acclaimed
Who was in studio
professional
with us?
dancer.
Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning.
So you taught this guy how to dance, huh?
Yes, I did, and it was a really fun process.
Be honest, though, the first time you're like, oh, God, this is what are we doing here? This is going to take a minute.
Do you know the first thing she said to me? Do you remember the first thing you said to me?
I don't.
She goes, "Oh, you smell amazing." Remember that? I was like,
You're gonna make me sound like a creeper.
I was very flattered. I was like, oh, look at me. No, you're trying to pull me down here, Margo. No, not gonna happen when I'm sitting next to Jordan here.
Listen, you're way better dancer than I am. So we're going to show a video, by the way, on our Facebook feed here in a minute. So you want to check that out, scoot over to Facebook and check it out.
And Jordan, you've been dancing for a long time, since you were
4 years old.
4 years old. And you've won several competitions.
Yes.
Right? Most recently out in LA?
Most recently was at the national championships. In
Wow.
Florida.
What's your favorite dance? Like a type of dance?
Probably the cha-cha.
Cha-cha?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that the one you do with the rose in your mouth?
That would be the tango.
Is it the tango?
Look at Lynn.
She knows what she's talking about.
We got to get Lynn out on the dance floor.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got moves that you've never seen, but I understand Jordan might be able to help straighten them out.
Now, I heard, unfortunately, that if they do this next year, that I don't get to be a dancer.
What?
Yes, I heard that they're going to have new dancers next year, but maybe I could be a judge.
I think you could be a judge.
I think I'm going to take dance classes at Dance Fam Dance Studio and become one of the pros.
Ooh.
Oh.
And have Lynn as my dance partner.
Oh.
No, I would pay to see
How about that?
I would pay to see that.
would pay.
Yeah, my husband would too, because my dance moves are what is
It'd be pretty amazing.
To worry about it.
All right, we're going to continue this conversation live on Facebook. Make sure you check us out right there, or on our YouTube channels, or all live here on a Feel Good Friday and a Friday Facebook Live on K100.
Even if that creek does
I'll
rise.
show you what I'm best known for.
Okay.
This is a little move we like to call the gooner.
Oh, yeah, dude. Goon it up. Goon it up, folks.
Yes.
If that doesn't win.
That's easily a first place number.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to use it, you go right ahead.
Do it again?
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
But didn't
All
you
right.
just win something? Weren't you out in LA? Didn't you win something out there?
That was a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
female dancer of the year.
Yeah.
Oh.
How cool is that?
She says it like it's some
Well, it's
female dancer.
you talk
No, she
about like
says it with
winning awards, and
humility.
it's like, look how great I am.
Yeah, see, that's you.
Like-
You said it with humility. That's really something.
It's no big deal.
If you say that with a straight face, like, no, like, you can't say, like, yeah, I won female dancer of the year. Like, what? That's, yeah, no, I don't. I
Well,
can't talk like that.
Very acclaimed, and here we go. So
I want to know if you have a signature move, Jordan.
Thomas Taylor said, Lynn, I thought you were doing you were going to twerk, actually. so that actually, I'm not sure it's in the dance competition, but
Maybe it should be.
Right?
I bet a lot more people would have showed
Yeah,
up.
I
a lot more people would feel like they can dance.
do you have a signature move?
Oh.
Sir, is there a dance move that you like best?
Like in Dance Moms, they would just always try
I-
to do that drop thing.
I have a non-ballroom, like when I'm, doing just fun dancing, I have a signature move.
Yeah.
What's
What is
that?
it?
Probably the sprinkler,
Oh,
I
the
love
but like
it.
with a bunny hop at the same time.
All
So it's
right.
like up and down.
Love it.
So, like, when you dance at weddings, do you just like dominate the floor, or what do you?
I try to leave some room for the rest of them, but they just can't keep up.
The bride's crying in the
Oh,
corner.
yeah. You should have never invited Jordan.
Yeah.
That was bull.
I actually got hired to go to a wedding to just be a guest. That was fun and dance and get people to
Seriously?
dance.
What? A wedding?
That's
A
a
wedding.
thing?
Yeah, and I didn't think everybody would know. I thought I would kind of blend into the crowd. No, everybody knew who I was. They're like, "Oh, she's the one that's gonna get us dancing." I'm like, "Woo!"
That's
I
a
got
lot of
some weight
pressure.
on my
That's a
shoulder.
lot of
I'm
pressure.
a DJ. I've DJed.
I said,
probably
you're gonna
500
hire her
weddings.
now,
I
aren't
would
you?
love because what I hate is playing what I know are bangers and having people like at the table just bopping her like, dude, get to the dance floor. What are we doing here?
Hey,
That is so.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get somebody else because she's gonna be, unless she can come in. But if you do the wedding,
That
you
would
bring
be
me out
fun.
$100. I'll just come for the night,
And just
drink and
start
dance.
dancing. Because
Dude, what
Yeah.
a fun job that would be. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
me?
plus
I know.
guys never dance. It's never the guy. It's
Right.
always the girls.
Well, it
dance.
needs an official title. Dance starter. Or you're captain of the
Yeah.
fun ship. Like she would need an official title.
I was called a unofficial cheerleader.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unofficial cheerleader.
like
So they
dance
actually
leader.
hired you to come in
Yeah, and
to dance at the.
Dance.
and this
leader.
wedding was extravagant. They had a cigar rolling station.
Wow.
They had
Oh my
it
God.
was all top of the
Yeah,
line.
they don't want to play music and not have people at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta be at that. That's funny.
Wow.
Would you get? Is that like some sort of did your casting agent call you or something? Or
No, it was somebody from my studio in Cleveland. He runs a kind of little business that places dancers in different events, but this was a request. He was like, "Well, this is a first, but are you interested? I know you're very
I've got the
outgoing."
perfect girl for this. Yeah, that's awesome.
So did you know anybody at this wedding?
No.
You just went like by yourself.
No, me
So-
and one other girl.
Okay, so
You
it's
had
two
a plus
girls.
one. You had a plus one.
I had a plus one.
So you had. Okay, I see what they're doing. You have
Yeah.
two. You have two
hot girls on
attractive
the
girls
dance
out on the
floor.
dance floor
That
that
everybody
don't
else-
have dates there. I
Right.
see what they're doing. That's
Yeah.
smart.
And they told
That
us
is-
wear something sparkly,
They
or
meant
maybe like one
slutty.
of your dance outfits.
Are you
Right.
sure
They
said
meant-
sparkly?
Oh, yeah.
Ma-
Oh,
they,
I'm
they,
sure.
they were like, wear something sparkly.
Right.
Right. The worst part is nobody wanted to dance with us, so it was very awkward. So there was a couple little kids, so we were like, nope, mine. Because you can like take the little kid
Little
and dance
kid,
with them
yeah.
for a little
Right.
while. Be like,
Right.
oh, I don't have to ask anyone because I'm dancing with the kid. Look how
Yeah.
good I'm doing. I'm getting paid for this. And
Well, let me just tell you. So what happened there was when two hot girls on a dance floor. First of all, most of the guys are scared to dance with because they don't want to get up and get rejected. The other ones, there's a lot of married people there. So, but I could see that. I could see people being like, and you're probably a really good dancer. And most guys,
I think word will get out, and that is going to be a thing. That's a really.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
You get the wedding gig. You be the DJ. I'll even help you get the wedding gig.
I've got it. Yeah.
I'll just come and dance for like the first two. You don't need me there the whole night. Just the first
to
2
get the
hours.
party started.
Just to get things started, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just to get things going.
well, then you want to say that.
Right. Then it's up to me if
What
I want to
about
say, but I
me?
don't get paid any
What
more than.
about me?
Well, we saw what you did over there.
Yeah. You keep your goon dance to yourself.
I don't think that'll get people out on the floor.
You get-
Come on.
She's gonna run on the credit cards for it.
But here we go. I want to show this. This was our dance. How long do we have?
Well, theoretically, 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
That's fantastic. Here we go. This was our dance from last night.
Walk away
Just
from
walk
that.
away because I'm James Bond.
You can't see it in the video, but I cried after that.
What, after he smacked you in the face accidentally?
You know what? I did flinch. I was like, I hope that wasn't noticeable.
I realized that as I turned the wrong way.
Oh my gosh, that
was-
was very
It was fun.
impressive.
Thanks. Well,
Yeah.
again, it was all Jordan. She was a very good
All right,
teacher.
hang on.
The first place must have been amazing. I feel like you guys should.
Yeah, they were all right.
K100, Lynn and Marco, thanks for hanging with us. Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. Your sports report here brought to you by Zavosky's Custom Meats and Deli. And last night, you had some pro football. You had a lot going on here. And, man, it was fantastic. The Vikings lost in a very close game. They came down to the wire against the LA Rams. And this is crazy. It ended on a face mask in the end zone. But it was not called. It was missed by 14 referees. and Stafford had 4 touchdown passes as the Rams won 30-20. Red Wings extended their winning streak to 3 games, beating the New Jersey Devils 5-3 last night. Tonight, 8:08, Fox, Game 1 of the World Series. LA Dodgers against the dumb Yankees. Hopefully that doesn't go too long in that series, but we'll see there. And tomorrow afternoon, everybody's talking about this around here. BG Falcons are traveling to the north there to play the Toledo Rockets of the Glass Bowl in this year's Battle of I-75. Who's going to win? We'll have to see. Kickoff is at 3:30. I think we'll be talking to some people from both of those teams.
Yeah, we are. We will. Brian Blair in just about 10 minutes.
Yeah, so stand by for that. That's your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
So many cool activities going on to celebrate fall. A lot of them for the 21 and older set, including Roar and Pour at the Toledo Zoo, 7 to 10 p.m. event tonight. Rossford has put together their first ever zombie pub crawl. So you've got the door in place there. You can go to all 3 of the pubs there in Uptown Rossford. It sounds like a blast. Moe's, Danny's. If you haven't been to Danny's, man, it's really, they've pulled it together. It's a beautiful place. Nashville meets New Orleans, and they have succeeded. So check that out. There's also a 7th annual official Halloween bar crawl going on in downtown Toledo. It starts at Ye Old Cock and Bull. That's a 4 to midnight event. Always a good time there. If you're looking for something a little family friendly, Boo at the Zoo or Boo at the Boat. Actually, that's at the National Museum of the Great Lakes. Happens from 1 to 5 p.m. And today and tomorrow event. And they've got the Toledo Brick Convention coming to the Glass City Center. That's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. tomorrow. If you love Legos, that is the place to be. A Lego convention extraordinaire that they have already said will not be returning to the Glass City next year.
So it's your last chance to get it.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's fantastic.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
Fun in the 419. Nobody better than Guy in the 419. Let us know what's happening this week.
I was going to talk about that brick thing, but Lynn beat me to it. That's okay. I love Legos, though, except when you step on them in the middle of the night.
Not
whole
good.
different thing.
Or when you build a whole one for 9 hours and drop it by accident.
Oh, man, that's terrible. Yeah. But there are some fun things going on. If you're a Halloween fan, I've got some great events coming up for you tonight. Adults only, Frogtown Johnny's, 10 o'clock. There are going to be costumes. There's going to be giveaways, drink specials, food specials. You don't want to miss it. Frogtown Johnny's. I'm going to be out there. I'm going to be wearing the Maui costume. Maybe.
You look
with
pretty
the
comfortable.
sweatpants?
Not with the sweatpants. I'll be wearing the Maui costume with the grass skirt.
You look comfortable. That's good.
Well, if you're looking for something more family friendly,
well,
you want
who's doing that?
Zoom ahead to this Tuesday at the Otterbein Sunset House starting at 4:30. And this is an absolutely family fun event, totally free. It's going to be right on the grounds there. You're going to have the Sanderson sisters. They'll be out there. There's going to be food trucks. There's going to be candy to give away. Kids, wear your costumes. Parents, if you want to wear costumes too, you're encouraged. I will not be in my Maui costume that day.
With the sweatpants?
Not even with the sweatpants. I'll just be... I've got some other ideas, but no, I won't be in costume there. But it's going to be a great time. Again, that's starting at 4:30. Goes from 4:30 to 6:30 out at the Otterbein Sunset House. That's on Indian Road, right across from St. Ursula Academy.
Awesome. All right. We've got, like we said, we're talking to a few different people here. Battle of I-75. You got any feel-good stories? We'd love to hear from you. And, of course, we're still live on Facebook, doing our Friday Facebook Live, talking to the beautiful and talented Jordan, who was dancing, made Pat look good, but still couldn't push him across the finish line to win.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We did not take the win.
All right, we got more of that coming up. Make sure you join us live on Facebook, YouTube, and other places here on K100.
I can't push him across the finish line.
I mean, you can't. Your back has to be hurting. I mean, carrying this guy.
But you know what? The thing is, you were asking about placements. And it's funny because even though there was only one first place, we all know, like, oh, yeah, that was our second place. Oh, they were third place. And I would have ranked us second place.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot of cat calls.
I would say, you know what? I would agree with you because I thought that I thought Kristen's was going to be, it was really good, but they kind of cheated a little bit. They had some extra players. Well, they had some extra players in their dance, you know.
It's more like a musical.
Yeah.
But it was still good.
It was still very good.
Mm-hmm.
But I would agree with you.
We were more dancey.
Yeah. So ours was all dance, right? Yeah. So the team that took first was Slava, who was the co-founder of Dance Fam. And he was with Sophie Bates from
Really?
WTO?
Sophie Bates, we know Sophie
You know
Bates.
Sophie Bates?
Yeah.
She took first place.
How
She
about
did a
that?
great. She
We're
really
big-
did do a
we're
great
big
job.
Sophie Bates fans. We've never met her, but we love her.
We love
Is
every
that
time
right?
she comes on TV. We're like Sophie Bates.
Well, you know what? You know what? Maybe we'll have her in next
should
week.
have.
Maybe I'll get her video so you can see her video.
Please do. We'd love to meet her.
And but you know, professional. She did good, but a professional dancer would be able to pick out everything she was doing wrong too. So you know.
So what other local celebs were involved?
Who else was out there? Who was the
Too bad
also
you couldn't go against Tony Gefkos.
who's right out here, right out on the show.
Have a dance.
Who else was there? Who was the one judge for also from WTO, the weekend morning anchor? Claire
Mitchell.
Claire Mitchell.
I like her. Yeah, we like Claire.
Yeah, Claire Mitchell was out
We
there.
work with 13.
Now here's the thing: is Claire Mitchell was one of the judges.
And Sophie
Is she a
Bates.
dancer? Should
I
she
see
have been
where
a
we're
judge?
going
Sophie
with
Bates
this.
won. See what I'm stringing together here?
Rigged.
Yeah.
It's rigged.
And she was with
should have not been
and
able to
she was
vote
with
for it.
the co-owner of Dance Fam who put on the event.
Well,
So basically, we won.
it sounds
I
like
think we won.
sounds like
I
it was
like the
stacked
tape
against you.
Yes, I think it was rigged. It was rigged. It was a fake election. It was fake.
Fake news.
But no, I thought
They're
we,
at the
we,
door.
yeah,
Lenny.
Oh, good. Thank you.
we did it. It was great. It was
See
a
what
good.
you
Do
went,
we have somebody coming in, or is,
I think so. Something's
I
happening.
thought it was a phone call that we were doing with them.
I don't know. You know me. I don't know a lot of the details. I just know in 17 seconds we're supposed to be doing something.
Kick me out whenever.
Okay.
Now you get to stay. We'll have to make room for somebody
So
else.
yeah, they said last night they're like, oh, we're not, we got to find new dancers because we won't have any of the dancers back. I was like, I'll do it. And they were like, well, no, we don't
Luke
want
Combs,
any.
K100 from the movie Oklahoma. Fantastic there. K100, Lynn and Marco here. And it's a Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. You got any good feel good stories? We would love to hear from you as we do our thing live here on all of our pages. You can check out the K100 Facebook page, the Marco Nation Facebook page, or the Guy in the 419 Facebook, and both of our YouTube channels here live on K100.
Lynn and Marco, weekday morning starting at 5.
What are you talking about?
Lynn and Marco.
I keep getting this privacy error on StreamYard. It says your connection is not private.
More compensation than your lawyer. We operate on contingency, so there's no risk. If you
We have a
don't
lot
recover
more people watching
compensation,
since
you
Jordan's
own nothing.
That's right.
Expect more
How many
from your
people are
lawyer. Hurt in a car?
Thousands.
Call KNR.
Oh, Gwen.
It goes in and out, and so it'll be able to be. A lot of people go back and rewatch it.
Nearly
as well.
2 million Ohioans live with
Well,
a
plus
mental
it
health
doesn't show who's
condition.
watching us on
In the
YouTube.
U.S.,
Right.
more than
And it doesn't
50%
count all
of
the-
people
because
will
we're
be
on, like, 6
diagnosed
places.
with a mental
Yeah.
illness in their lifetime.
Gwen says,
Depression
thank you,
is a
Marco, for
leading
being so
cause
cool
of
with my
disability
granddaughters. Their
worldwide.
granddaughters are so
So
sweet.
why
They
are some of us still
requested a
stigmatizing
song
people living with a mental health
last night
condition
while I was
when we
DJing.
know all of this?
Trunk or
Let's
treat.
listen to the facts and beat the stigma.
was
Ohio,
the song?
challenge what you know.
They
about
wanted to
mental
hear
health
Heart Like a
with
Truck.
thestigma.org.
Are you a country fan?
I am
your
the
house
biggest
gutter.
country
Really?
Stop using
Nice.
those
Yeah, I have two
worthless filters on your
personalities.
gutters
It's,
and get
country
Gutter Helmet, the
dancer
permanent
and
solution to clean gutters.
country
Gutter
redneck.
Helmet installs
So I just get to
directly
wake
over
up
your
and decide
existing
which one I
gutters.
am.
There are no holes in your roof. to
What do you
install.
do?
Call
Is
Gutter
this, I
Helmet
know
at
you're a profession.
475
You're a professional, or do you do something
0000.
else?
I also
Toledo,
do
it's
sales.
time to
sell
pack the glass bowl for
Yeah, I
the
can tell you, you
I-75
should do a
rivalry game.
podcast.
Saturday, October
You know what?
26th. Your
People
Toledo
tell me I
Rockets
should be a
take on the
comedian.
Bowling
I'm
Green
like,
Falcons
I
in
know
the
right away when somebody you would be good.
of
You're
the
just
season.
you're
Blue
very
and
comfortable.
gold, you
And
now
that's-
show your
a
game
lot of
day
people aren't.
colors.
That's
Strike
actually
the
just my,
stadium
like,
with
thought.
midnight.
Yeah.
So-
Wow,
I'm like,
this is a good spot for people that like to talk.
Give the team a high five during the Rocket Walk.
Okay.
2.5 hours
I don't know what I was
before
trying to get.
kickoff.
Figured-
Order your
Do
tickets
sales.
today by calling
Just- you
419
never shut up.
530 GOLD
Right.
or
Okay.
visit
Right.
And now I get paid.
youtube.com. See you at the game.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh boy.
There's no commercials. I know what
Oh,
you're
boy.
talking about.
We
Hey,
okay, dude.
I
This
was
is like
getting-
the third mess up.
It was not. It was not. So it used to be Marco handled everything on that end when we first started doing this. Marco was handling everything, and then he puts it on me.
Oh, I put it.
And then
you
once he
get-
puts it on
everything
me,
is over
then
there.
anytime there's a little like, oh, I didn't turn this thing down
I'm
in
running
time,
this show.
he's like, oh, look who's messing up now.
I am running the real show. You have a smaller
Man.
show over there that you know.
A smaller show over the smaller
Give
show over
some
here.
participation.
Right.
trophy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. See?
So what? Okay. So you do Latin dancing.
Mm-hmm.
You do cha-cha.
That's part of Latin dance.
That's part of Latin dancing. Okay. So what in Latin dancing? What all dances are there?
So in Latin ballroom, it is cha-cha, samba,
Tango?
rumba,
No?
paso doble, and jive.
Wow.
Yeah,
A lot.
So what of those? What's your favorite?
cha-cha.
Cha-cha's your favorite. Okay, then what else is there? If you're not doing the Latin dancing,
So there's rhythm, which
Okay.
is similar, but there's different dances.
Okay.
And then there's smooth and standard, which are more like waltz and foxtrot
Okay.
and tango.
but you like the Latin dancing.
That's what I compete in.
That's what you
so-
compete in. Is the Latin dancing, and the cha-cha is your favorite. But there's also one that was like, there was one that I couldn't pronounce. Chitanga or something like that. Wasn't there like
Pachanga?
a Pachanga?
I don't think we ever talked about that though.
Pachanga?
Pachanga?
Yeah, what's that?
Pachanga? It's
Isn't it a tiny
it's kind of like
town in Africa somewhere?
it's like a style of salsa.
Okay.
Pachanga.
Salsa dancing.
It's I don't think I ever mentioned that to you. So
Pachanga. But then, I think no, they said it last night.
mm-mm.
Somebody
I
said
don't
it last
think
night.
most dancers know what it is.
Okay, I didn't just make that up out of
No.
the top of my head. So I definitely heard it last night.
Okay.
Didn't somebody last night do it?
No.
No?
No.
What is it? Pachanga.
It's just relatively boring.
Oh, it's boring.
Stationary.
It's no fun.
Oh, and
Oh
stationary.
no, it's fun, but it's not something you do at a gala with people watching for entertainment.
Is that the dance you do in like 8th grade when you just kind of spin around a little bit?
Oh. No, I think
No.
that's just you.
Okay. So you said if I were to take dance classes over there.
You got to do hip hop, man. I can totally see you doing
I'm
hip
not
hop.
doing it.
I would pay to sit in the sweatpants.
I'm not doing-
I mean, he's set.
Can I wear this? Can I wear this as
why
a-
wouldn't you wear
right?
that, dude?
So I should take Latin ballroom dancing. That's what I should say when I go there. Like
Is
I
that
want
what you want to do?
I want to learn. I want to look like you all looked out on the dance floor last
Okay,
night.
I have to be
That's-
the one to tell you that that's never happening.
What's never
You're
happening?
never gonna look. She's a professional, dude. She's been doing this since she's 4. She's amazing.
Man, keep talking.
I mean,
She's like, "Say more."
I like this show.
Yeah. You should try to learn. You know what you should try to learn? You should learn the bye routine.
Oh, that's a game changer.
That is a game changer, bro. Can you teach me that? I would like to learn that.
I don't even know it, but we
Dude,
can learn
it's
it
so
together.
cool. Like,
What?
Yeah, from what was the movie? It was just
Deadpool.
Deadpool. Thank you. Yeah, bye. Man, that's a good one.
It was actually from NSYNC first.
From NSYNC, but they made it famous. Now
What's
because
NSYNC? No.
it's what I love about being a DJ because I play that song.
She's
now.
like, "Oh, I remember when they were big when I was 5."
Yeah. But
the
now
Christmas
everybody
album.
dances. So when I play that now, I see everybody doing the dancing because I do like high school stuff too. It's like,
we need to know if Jordan is a football fan.
So
She's not.
I have this.
Spoiler
We
alert.
got
This-
football in 2 minutes.
I have
We
this
do?
thing called, I don't know what I would call it, but I watch professional sports and I get angry because I think I can do better. So I just get filled with rage. I'm like, you get paid millions of dollars, you can't catch a ball. I could catch that ball. I'm like, put me in. I'm like,
Put me in.
I literally am better.
It's usually when the kicker's going. It's like I'm thinking it's 23 yards. I could do that.
I played flag football. I filled in on my brother's team. I could.
You totally.
all
Yes.
right, yeah, oh, 100%.
Okay, we got to call the athletic director, University of Toledo. He's waiting on us.
Ready? We got a
Uh,
minute 20.
Okay. Brian Blair, where's your number?
Uh-oh.
You might want to mute.
No, don't say it out loud.
I
Wait,
can't even find him.
don't say his number out loud. Hang on a second. Hey, I went scuba diving. Check it out. Do you have his number? Because I'm gonna play this while you
I'm
dial him
looking
up.
for it.
We got 57 seconds.
Oh man. Oh, they. Yeah. There we go.
hysterical.
All right, now we're back. Do we take another break? We put another song in there.
Yeah, we have another song.
Okay. So and then you came in. You're like, oh, there's
Wow,
there's
this
other
is
people.
real.
Yeah, there's something actually going on.
This isn't sad.
There's
This is some dude in his laptop. All right, you got it.
in a back.
Yeah, but I can't say it out loud.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
here we
still in
go.
commercial. Oh.
Here we go. Hey, remember when Halloween was snowing last year?
567.
Yep.
This was our Halloween last year. Did you rush Game of Thrones?
No.
5858.
I want to. Is it scary?
What's his name?
Brian Blair.
Some intense parts, but that was the character from Game of Thrones. It was very fitting.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, buddy. It's Lynn and Marco on K100 Radio. How you doing? I love it, man. Listen,
Same.
nothing better than living the dream.
Absolutely the same. Thanks so much for taking some time to be on with us this morning. We appreciate it.
All right, we're just going to talk in about 2 minutes, and we'll just kind of, nothing hard. We'll just go over the game and
Big go Rockets. But we are going to have, just to make sure that it was equal time, Vince Briedis from BGSU is going to be on in a half hour. So I guess if you want to do any trash talking, now's the time to do it.
yeah, the nice thing is you're on first, so you
You're
can
on first.
trash talk backwards, which is the easiest kind. You won't have to answer any questions about it.
All right. You guys don't make any big bets on this game? No. You should do that. You should do that for next year. Make some official bet. The Rockets versus. There's got to be something like they do across states with the Ohio, Michigan, the Mariners.
Send them like chicken wings or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pacos
Yeah.
versus Pagliai, something. I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. And you can bring it to the radio
yeah.
station, and then we can all enjoy it.
Yeah. Next year you come to the studio. Then I love it.
Yeah. That's good, man. All right, we got about a minute. We're going to put you on hold, and when we come back, we'll be live. Okay, brother? Okay. All right. Yep, you got it. All right.
All right, so stay tuned.
And he's BG?
He's UT.
UT. Okay.
UT Rockets. Good morning, AJ Arnold.
AJ! Sierra Rose Evans was the prettiest witch I've ever seen in my life. Did you see her last night? Her and her kids, they were so sweet. Although, I think one of her kids, she told one of her kids because he came running over and he's like, "Are you Marco?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I bent down. He's like, "You're old."
Oh my God.
And then he ran away. I'm like, okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. All right. So are you originally from the Cleveland area, or are you from
Yeah, I'm from even more east than Cleveland.
more
but yeah.
east than that? Yeah. All right, here we go.
That should not have.
What happened?
Can you hear us talking during? You can't. You shouldn't be able to hear us talking during.
I'm sorry for
During a
adding that
video.
song. I'm so sorry. We're running late.
I didn't listen to him. K100, Lynn and Marco, thank you for being right here. We appreciate you. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live as well.
And it's Battle of I-75 weekend. UT Rockets taking on Bowling Green Falcons tomorrow night in the Glass Bowl. It is the 69th meeting, if I'm not mistaken. Is it
Gosh, 69?
But let's get no, maybe more than that. We've got on the phone with us Brian Blair.
Let's
who's
ask the expert.
Athletic director for the University of Toledo. How many matchups, Brian?
We told
You're
him.
gonna ask me.
We told him we weren't going to put him on the spot. And the first one's like,
First thing you
do
did-
math.
You know what? It's 89th. I'm looking at this and I just did the math. It says the two schools, the first matchup, 1919. So that's 89 years.
Wow, good math.
Thank
I
you.
do know it's one of the most close matchups in the country in terms of rivals.
Yeah.
In terms of win loss, I know UT's ahead by a little bit. Hopefully, we stretch that on Saturday. But just an incredibly competitive series.
Yeah, it definitely is. And you've been a part of the University of Toledo now for 2 years. Is that accurate, Brian?
Yeah, this is year 3. So this will be my third battle of I-75, and it quickly dawned on me how much this rivalry means to Northwest Ohio.
Yeah.
So that didn't take very long, and my kids don't even wear orange anymore. So we're all.
It's funny, like because obviously NFL has, there's other rivalries, and it's just funny how when people get acclimated to like a new team, it's like, hey, this is all good and well, but there's going to be a week where we need you to be knowing how much we hate the other people.
Yeah, UT does lead this series. It says 43-41-4, and that's in notes that I got from your assistant Paul. So I'm going to assume that is accurate. But the last of the 12-14 meetings have been UT wins.
And
so.
just a couple more, you'll tie it up.
Yeah, I mean, we want to pull us as much as we can, quite frankly. And I think so many of these people are neighbors. They go to church together, eat in restaurants together. We know the same people, but hopefully on Saturday we get people to pick sides.
Yeah.
We need a whole lot of blue and gold in the Glass Bowl.
And speaking of which, you're trying to stripe the stadium.
We are. So this is the first time we've ever done this at the Glass Bowl, where we have sections. Either they're supposed to wear midnight gold, a midnight blue, or they're supposed to wear gold. So it'll make for a really cool effect once that thing's packed. We expect a packed crowd. Standing room only, one of the better crowds we had in over a decade in the Glass Bowl on Saturday. So I think that visual is going to make for a really cool just fan interaction. And it'll look great for all who attend, including our recruits, who we will definitely want to send a message to.
That is awesome. And you guys have been working real hard on making sure that the tailgating is a really cool experience right there by the Glass Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, that's something we've poured into over the last 3 seasons to really try to make sure our tailgate and fan experience is standalone in the fact that you would come just for the tailgate, come just for those concessions, come just for whatever it may be. And then if we win the football game, that's the cherry on top. And I think if we approach marketing from that viewpoint, we've got a really good chance to be successful. So we've got a great band in Lot 10 that'll be playing. We've got the Rocket Walk coming in 2.5 hours before the game. A lot of different tailgate test festivities, including the giant TV screen that'll have other games on throughout the day. And so there should be something for everybody, and really turn this into a social gathering as much as it is a football game.
Yeah. So,
and I know football coaches don't want to hear that, but the AD does.
Right. So kickoff is 3:30. So you're saying you can come as early as 1 o'clock or so and have a lot going on.
I would actually tell people to get there even earlier. I
Really?
think based on what we've seen over homecoming, when we had a really good crowd, over 25,000, those parking spots go really, really quickly. And so I think,
Yeah,
I think people are gonna
on
be
days
sorely
of classes
disappointed
too.
if they show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of disappointed folks if they show up 2 or 3 hours beforehand. You may want to get there earlier for this one because things are in demand.
All right. Well, man, we're excited about it.
And not quite a sellout yet, so you still can get tickets.
Technically, yes, you still can get tickets. I'd assume we're going to be in a spot really, really quickly.
Okay.
Where we're able to start talking through standing room only tickets. And I think that'd be a very real reality by the end of the day. So I would encourage anybody that's even thinking about getting a ticket, get it today. Don't wait till tomorrow to try to walk up. And hopefully we'll have something for you.
All right, good idea.
Yeah, very good. Thanks for joining us this morning. And we told you you're going to be first. We'll be talking to somebody else from BG in a little bit. Do you want to throw out any fighting words? You want to give any bulletin board material for anybody? Or
Yeah, no fighting words. I'll just say go Rockets. I look forward to a great day tomorrow.
All right, good luck. And thank you so much for joining us. You got to stop by studio sometime soon. All right, Brian?
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
You bet.
You got it, man. All right, K100.
Morning stuff.
All right, this was my we got to say goodbye to Jordan. She's got to leave. She actually has to work.
What?
Believe it or not.
I know.
She has a real job.
It's outrageous.
It's a real life job.
I'm going to write a letter to somebody.
I know. Maybe some of my bosses should just hop on here and
Does
watch me like, oh.
Does your real life job have to do with dancing?
Unfortunately, it doesn't. No.
Tell your
Plastic.
bosses if you start a podcast that you can reach way many people in your sales,
Right?
Than doing all you reach everybody at once instead of individually.
Right. Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Here we go. All right, Jordan, thank you so much for coming in. Thanks for being my dance partner.
Of course.
I appreciate it. It was so fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. All right. Jordan's
Made
gonna
him
head
look
out of
good.
here. What?
She made you look good.
She did. She made me look very good. There's no denying that. I went to Bellevue, had a great time. Check it out.
I love discovering new towns, discovering new businesses, events, and the people that run them. Thanks to my friends at Thayer Ford, I'm able to set off in one of their cars and discover the 419. The city of Bellevue has been a railroad town since the 19th century. Mormon Yard, one of Norfolk Southern's largest yards, handles 2,000 cars daily, and over 80 trains pass through Bellevue, more than 20 of which originate in Bellevue. You can stop and learn more at the Mad River and KP Railroad Museum. While you're out that way, you can stop at the Tracks End restaurant, located less than 2 miles from the train yard, and it's open 24 hours, serving up delicious food. Bellevue is also home to Seneca Caverns, one of Ohio's largest underground cavern systems, and one of America's most fascinating geological wonders. The Sorrowful Mother Shrine is the oldest place of pilgrimage dedicated to the Blessed Mother in the Midwest and east of the Mississippi River. The historic Lime Village depicts life in the Firelands from the arrival of the first settlers in the 1800s to the 1900s. Come take a historic tour of the homes, stores, churches, and school, and see what life was like back in the 19th and early 20th century. Bellevue is also home to the Bellevue Society for the Arts, part of the North Coast Inland Bike Trail, and several other local attractions. When you come to check out these places, be sure to give yourself a little extra time to explore the shops and restaurants in Bellevue's historic downtown.
When I get out to these towns, usually I leave first thing in the morning, and we're getting to that time of year where the weather's starting to turn and it gets a little chilly. Fortunately, the Mach-E Mustang not only has heated seats, but also a heated steering wheel. I've been enjoying this ride for the past 6 months, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what it can do and how it will perform in the winter. Well, unfortunately for me, I got here a little too early because there is this new place that is having their grand opening on Saturday, HRC Cheesecakes. Freaking love cheesecakes, but I'm not going to be here on Saturday, but I want to give you a little preview of what the Reese's Cup cheesecake looks like. Look at this. Oh, they're going to have all kinds of different kinds. You can come in, you can order a whole cheesecake, just a slice of cheesecake, your choice. But if you love cheesecake, definitely come try them out.
These are fresh mushrooms made to order.
I had no idea that we had caves like Seneca Caverns out here. That was news to me. And the historical Lime Village, that was really cool. I'm a big history fan, so seeing all that stuff was really neat. Come check those sites out. And while you're out here, stop at some of the shops and restaurants that are in the downtown area. You know, I love seeing new businesses come in to especially downtown areas. It allows more businesses to grow and thrive here. So, and Bellevue's got a lot of room for growth. There's some places that, the shops are sitting empty right now. But I've got a feeling within 5 years, we're going to see those shops open up. And this is going to be a really, really cool downtown area. So come check out Bellevue, Ohio. Huge shout out to Thayer Ford. They make it possible for me. You know, when I pitched this idea to them that I wanted to drive around to all these towns, they immediately jumped at it. They loved the idea because they love supporting towns. They love supporting local businesses. They love supporting our community. I would love it if you would support them. So if you're thinking about getting a new car or a used car, think Thayer. Thanks for watching. And as always, get out there and discover the 419. We're back, by the way.
Chris Jansen.
Chris
Jansen.
When they do songs like that, and it's like, okay, we know what you're doing. You're writing it. And good for you. You wrote a song, Butterfly Kisses.
Well, Bob Carlisle, yeah.
Sure. I mean, how many times was that played at weddings?
Oh, thousands. Still, even.
Right.
But it's like, what is it? Not injustice. What is that called when you disingenuous? To me, it just seems disingenuous. Because it's like,
Drew Baldridge K100 on your online and on your phone. Lynn and Marco, sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Good morning.
That we are coming up here at 8:20. We're going to do Tough Love with Sierra. We do have to say thank you to
Lorraine, our listener Lorraine. She was so sweet for bringing us sweets.
Yeah, except she is not supposed to bring this for everybody. These are supposed to be for me.
It did not say Marco.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody else is eating these, and they are the best.
They are. And guess what? I'm going to eat more.
She needs to turn around and bring more to me. They're amazing.
Butterfingers. I'll never buy one from the store again. Yeah. All right. So back to business. 8:30 birthday wheel. We're going to spin it. We've got $230 in the jackpot from Genoa Bank. Good luck. Take your shot at winning. It's time for your latest look at news now.
Hey, good Friday morning. I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines. Tomorrow, some Republicans running for office set to come to Northwest Ohio in hopes of securing your vote. State Reps Josh Williams and Derek Merritt, along with Senate candidate Bernie Marino, will be at the Lucas County Republican headquarters in Holland as part of a door-knocking final push. Organizers say the trio will be there at 9 a.m. as part of Marino's bus tour. And Republican Speaker of the House Mike Johnson says he will be stopping with Marino and Marin tomorrow as well. We're still working to find out if he'll be at that event in Holland or join the two elsewhere in our area. There's also a change coming to the Honor Flight, which helps our veterans travel to our nation's capital to see the memorials made in their honor. The price is actually going up. So there's a special event tomorrow in Findlay to help raise money for the organization. It's being held at the Marathon Center for the Performing Arts. You can buy tickets at the door. And some big money up for grabs in the Mega Millions game tonight. $229 million is that estimated jackpot. And then on Saturday, the Powerball has a jackpot of $20 million. You can see those lucky numbers just before 13 Action News at 11 p.m. We are your official lottery station. Now you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price. Right now, here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
Light rain remains possible as we go throughout the morning hours. For the afternoon, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high around 63. 40 degrees overnight tonight with some decreasing clouds. And for tomorrow, mostly sunny sky with a high of 58. Sunshine on Sunday also with a high of 58. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
Traffic is in fine shape. No accidents, no slowdowns, but they're getting wet with rain coming down. Be careful. And if you spot trouble, get a hold of us on the Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line 419-240-1000. It's the service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
Being hurt in an accident is scary and stressful.
Okay.
There we go. So, there we are. Okay, Pat, you really need to spin. I'm not spinning the wheel today.
You definitely are spinning the wheel.
I'm not.
We're
I'm not
supposed to do it
I'm not spinning the wheel.
We
You guys
gotta
are
do it.
spinning the wheel today.
He's got his little uniform on.
No, we have our uniforms in,
Yeah.
which is why
Yeah.
Rebecca's going to be into filming.
Right. So I'm off the hook for today. So sorry, Gwen, but that is going to be up to Lynn to spin a September for you.
Get the inside scoop. We're actually doing a little bit of filming for a TV spot that they're
It's a
trying to
little,
put together.
Lynn and Marco on television.
Well, I mean,
what?
I know.
You know,
We'll see if it comes to fruition. But that's apparently what they're working
That's
on.
the idea.
well, I don't know how she's filming for television. It's probably going to be on a phone. So, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
that should try.
Shoots in 4K, doesn't it? Isn't that good enough for television?
I mean, yeah, but it's not really the 4K. It's the sensor of the camera, and I mean, you could put it on television,
right?
But does that mean
you should?
Yeah, I mean, phones are great, but the sensors on a phone are tiny compared to even a DSLR would be good.
Better.
Yeah, and then of course the camera like you and I have, would be
Right?
what you would probably shoot it on.
Now watch her come in with some big fancy thing. You're going to go,
I'll
wow.
give you $10 if you come in with that, and that's a lot of money.
That's
for
a
me.
lot of money. Usually it stops at 6.
Usually it's 6. So I can afford to lose at 6.
I do all my filming on my phone. I don't remember the last time I used my.
Yeah, but you do a lot of stuff for Facebook because Facebook. So and so 1280 by 720 is the biggest thing that can go on Facebook. So when
Right.
you shoot in 4K and then you downsize it to 1280 by 720, you get a pretty decent picture.
Right.
And so
Right.
it's sort of, sort of like there's depending on your sensor size, the aperture you're shooting at, and the ISO is sort of that you have that 3-headed monster and that sort of tricks the system into being okay. But still, you want to have
You want to have a good quality.
the sensor is what it's all about.
I see. See, I don't know all that stuff about
Yeah.
it. All I know is that I had some Uncle Donnie bucks back in the day, and I used that to buy a nice camera. Uncle Donnie.
They have
Uncle
shot
Donnie
films
bucks.
on. There's a guy that specifically shoots films on iPhone, and after putting it in and editing it and color grading it and making up for all the stuff you lose, you can make it look okay. But again, that's just me. Maybe I'm snobby.
Maybe.
It
I
could
would-
be, but you also know what. But you also know what you're talking about, so
Right.
I'll give you that. This hour is sponsored by Costa Oil. Costa Oil 10-minute oil change. Make sure you get your oil changed. Go to Costa Oil. Here they are. No upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. You're in a hurry, go to them. No hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing. Anyway, that's that. There we go. Man. You know what's so nice? I've been driving around this electric Mustang, and I haven't had to have an oil change.
You know what's funny is I had Keith Clonch, who's the owner of Costa Oil, and also of a place that fixes cars. I had his card in my hand, and I was going to call him because I found out what I was doing a wedding, and when I do a wedding, normally I will pull up because I have to figure out where I'm going to set up and all that
Right.
stuff. So I pull up, and I'm in a spot, and then I go inside, and it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to kind of figure everything. So whatever I figure, I do whatever. I back up, I look down, and I notice there's oil on the ground.
Oh.
And I'm like,
oh no.
And I thought it was water at first because it was kind of hot, and I had my AC
Yeah.
on, and I put my finger in it, and it's oil. I'm
Oh,
like,
boy.
damn, yeah, exactly. And this is the car. This isn't not new, but
Sure.
it's like I can't. I mean, I'm still paying on it.
Yeah.
So I can't have a major.
So did you
problem.
take it over to see him?
Not yet, because
Mackie Motors.
Mackie, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. It's over on Airport Highway.
So I'm gonna call him.
Yeah.
And on Monday, see how much this is gonna cost. And
I
I'm sure
will listen. I'll give you his number and tell you that you're coming over.
Yeah,
And you can call him and just say, hey, I'm taking it over to.
because it's important to have somebody that knows what they're doing.
Oh boy, I got to take this. Hang on one second.
Oh boy.
Well, let's hang on. Let's see here.
Is that the boss?
No. Hello. Hello. Yes, it is.
so popular getting
Yes,
calls
hello.
during the show. I love it. Normally, we would make people keep their phones off, but oh, Gwen, you're so sweet. She says that's awesome. You guys will both look great. We will try to spin September. That's also, I think that's Lynn's birthday month, so she's pretty good at spinning that. Gwen, your granddaughters were fantastic. They were so sweet. Hey. So, yeah, it was good. It was really good. Yeah.
Hello. Good morning. How are you?
AJ, we've got to golf. You know what's funny is I haven't golfed in probably 3 weeks now. Not once. I've been real
You
busy.
haven't?
Yeah, not
That's
once.
the longest stretch in a
That is the
while.
longest stretch that I have had, and it's been nice.
Yeah.
I just had a lot of stuff I've been doing in my house, and just or my apartment, but kind of getting stuff in. And I've been DJing a lot of weddings. So on Saturday I DJ weddings, so I can't golf on Saturdays. Sundays I watch football now, so those 2 days are out. So between weddings and football, and then during the week, Lynn's got me running around everywhere. So
we're busy.
Yeah. Actually, the other day I was thinking, man, I haven't golfed in so long. I wonder how I would do now, because it's like it's like
You're
riding.
feeling
a
pretty
bike.
good about that.
Yeah,
game.
but if you stop golfing for a while, you just forget a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for a lot of things, does it?
Yeah.
Did you just see? And I thought you might be interested in this. Did you see they had a first ever Taylor Swift cruise? It's like all Taylor Swift themed.
I can tell you who would be interested.
I
in
know
that.
We
you
know
would,
who would be
wouldn't she?
interested. Is Taylor Swift on the cruise?
She was not that I'm aware of, but you never know, because that's
You can
kind
see her
of how
like
she
flying
is.
a helicopter
I
out and
could
spending a
see that.
day on the cruise or something.
You know what I would do? I would pay for that. I would take my wife to that.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, because I mean, if the cruise itself would be cool, but if she comes and makes an appearance like
Right.
one time, that would be kind of cool.
That's not why, but
But so this is the
Why
first.
would you do it?
you know how many points I'm earning there? You know how many,
Dude, you're on a cruise
I
ship.
know. Yeah.
It's like, I mean, how
Yeah.
hard is it?
No, I would do that. I would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Well, it's being offered up by the Royal Caribbean, but I don't know if it's going to be the
How much
last,
is it?
because someone has gone missing, overboard, lost at sea from
Oh.
the Taylor Swift cruise. Yes.
Oh no.
Yep. They haven't been able to find her.
Please
at
tell
all.
me it was Travis Kelce.
No, it was some woman. It was some woman.
Dude, you know what's funny about there's nothing funny about it, but there's a bunch of TikTok videos of people on cruise ships, and sometimes what they do is they take food and they just throw it overboard, and then you see it's like the video he just played. Fish, they just come from everywhere to eat whatever's.
It's like they know.
Oh yeah, it's like they know if they're near this
Well,
thing.
you know, they probably take leftover food, like
I'm sure
instead
they
of like at dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. They
No
don't.
garbage
They're not-
disposal.
yeah, they're just
They're
gonna
in the
toss that
ocean.
up. Yeah,
Yeah. So these fish have learned, and not to get.
follow that big.
Yeah. So if you
Oh.
fall over
Oh,
a
I
cruise
see what
ship,
you're saying.
you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
They've
it's
called
at
off the
night.
search. They haven't found her. I don't know if it was
Oh,
this
You're
that's
not
night,
fine.
but they
I don't want to be
suspended-
morbid, but you're not finding anything.
No, I would.
If they went overboard, no.
Yeah. But there were mixed reports. Somebody said she jumped. Somebody said she fell. I don't really know exactly what happened, but
This is
certainly
becoming commonplace. It's like the fifth or sixth one I've heard in the last like 5 years of people just falling or jumping off these cruise ships.
But it was a 66-year-old woman. It wasn't like,
Oh.
it's well, I shouldn't say that. I would say it was not some, drunk 20-year-old standing on the bow of the ship, but
Right.
why couldn't you be a drunk 66-year-old doing the
Right.
same thing? So I don't really know.
Oh,
You think you'd
man.
have better sense, but
Yeah, that's
That's
terrible.
awful.
yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah. So I don't know if they returned because it's back in Miami. I don't know if they returned early as a result of that, or it was, the cruise itself had finished up. It'll be interesting to see if they do another one.
I'm gonna change the subject now.
Yeah, good. That got dark.
Yeah. Sorry.
So that was my kid's school, and
Yeah.
whenever
Oh.
the school calls, it's like,
You got to take the school call.
okay, what's going on? So
And
What happened?
don't leave us hanging. You start a story.
I'm
gotta
thinking, like,
finish
who
it.
would you like me to
You
call?
know the
Your
rules.
mom or your dad?
Right.
Definitely my mom. Okay, we'll call him the
That
dad.
was the greatest. That was the greatest.
Oh, look, there's a leg lift, dude. You got to be doing this, man.
He's huh?
This
Oh
move.
yeah. Oh yeah. We are.
That's the
Oh,
move.
is that how it's done? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we could easily do
It's
that.
way harder than you think. There's
No
a lot
way.
of there's a lot of videos of people falling down.
Nope.
Because
Not gonna be
apparently you
us.
have to do something. See, watch. You have to do something with your.
Okay.
I wish you guys could see this.
Oh,
Actually,
there we go. There we
so
go.
they're doing this viral leg.
You got to
lift.
have great core strength.
Oh!
That's
See, if you don't, you have to bend. Like, see how she's bending
Yes,
backwards?
yeah.
That's what you have to do. And I'm
Right.
sure your wife can do that. But if you don't do that, you can't lift them up.
right.
That's like the magic move.
Yeah, Chuck and I aren't trying that.
Participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt.
Okay.
Now, he does it with one arm.
Show off.
Well, look at him. He's pretty. Oh, he's doing two there.
Oh, I wish that we would have done that last
No,
night.
dude, that would
would
have been a home run.
You
amazing.
won the competition.
Oh,
if
yeah.
You had that move involved. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Wow.
apparently
Are they gonna
that's
try it?
all over TikTok, that move right there.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. My wife and I are gonna do it today,
All right, Friday we went to see the video.
Yeah.
and we'll
All the outtakes.
we'll have the video up next week.
Yeah.
Well, during COVID, they had that koala challenge. Do you remember that?
What is it?
The koala challenge, where like the guy just has to stand there and the girl.
Oh, this old guy's going to try to, he's going to throw
Oh,
the
look
back
at
out,
this.
dude.
Okay.
25 seconds.
This is
Siri?
No way he's going to be able to do it. Now,
I knew she was. Oh, she was on Dancing with the Stars.
if you have to
It's
throw
like-
your hands and your head back.
She'll do it.
See,
She's
like
got,
how
she
she's
she
doing
arched her
that?
back immediately, but
I knew this guy couldn't do it.
Nah, he doesn't.
This guy's terrible.
Yeah, I know. Like,
I knew Ginger could do the move, but she needed somebody else
Yeah.
helping her.
All right, hold that thought. That is Morgan Wallen's Love Somebody here on K100. We are Lynn and Marco.
We're not doing that in studio.
We're watching the viral TikTok
Leg lift thing. No.
pull dance move.
and I'm gonna do it.
All right,
My wife and I are gonna do that.
It's way
We'll have the
harder
video
than you
next
think.
week.
You have to. If the
not that
the
hard.
female has to go backwards,
It's not that difficult.
dude. You're gonna throw.
It's
your back out.
lifting somebody up by a
Okay.
leg.
First of all,
If you can lift them up by their hand, you
Why
can
do-
lift them up by their leg.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
There's
why all these
technique
people are
to it.
crying
People
about
make-
it. Come on.
All right,
you
Chuck,
gotta go to
we're gonna
Facebook.
try it. Well,
Oh boy, if you do it, I definitely want video of that. I want a video of everybody doing it. I don't have anybody as a significant other, so I can't do it. So I'm out of it. But
Rebecca's coming to studio. She's young. She'll do it.
looks like showers and storms today, ending early, partial clearing by later on this afternoon. High today is 63.
We're at 42 now. K100. Your weather is brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price right now. Traffic in fine shape. There's no accidents. There's no slowdowns reported, but there is some rain coming down and things are getting a little slick. So especially watch those bridges, overpasses. Call, text if there's anything that is a problem. 419-240-1000. That line sponsored by the good folks at Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
Moms are known for being strict. Siri, well, she's known for being tough.
I'll call you.
This is Tough Love with Siri with Lynn and Marco on K100.
Lots of different ways to get your tough love. You can call or text us. You can go to our website, k100country.com. We don't care how you do it. We have a very special Siri that you can ask questions to 620 and 820 every single morning. This is from Melissa, who says, it's that time again for Halloween. I'm not a big clown fan. I just want to know why clowns are so scary.
Is this a serious question? Clowns are scary because, for God's sake, look at them. Their faces are terrifying. Is there anything that is scarier than a smile painted on a ghost white face with crazy red hair?
No.
If that isn't bad enough, they pull creepy things out of their pants like never-ending handkerchiefs, or even worse. They pull out a huge balloon and then make an animal out of it. I would rather wake up in a room full of snakes than one clown. Scram, clowns. Take your huge shoes and your creepy red nose and hit the bricks.
Yeah, scram clowns. That is not good. You're
Right there
actually
with
on the record books for punching a clown in the stomach. actually.
Clown assault. Yes,
Clown
guilty.
clown assault.
Mhm.
We got this from Max and Mommy. Thank you, Max, who says, Siri, should I buy a lotto ticket now that it's getting up there a little bit?
Should you ever buy a lottery ticket? Yes, you definitely should buy one. Now, should you expect to win millions of dollars?
No.
No way. The odds of you ever winning anything in the lottery is less than slim to none. On the other hand, if you don't buy a ticket, you are going to be super mad that you didn't win, even though you had literally zero chance of winning since you had literally zero tickets. That is the best thing ever. It is hilarious that dummies who don't buy tickets get even more mad that they didn't win. Those people are complete idiots.
I'm one of those people.
I'm going to be one of those people.
I'm like,
going up to $5 a ticket. I'm not buying anymore.
yeah, there's no way I'm doing $5 a ticket. Then I'll just be like, man, why didn't I win? Oh, I didn't waste $5.
Wake up with Lynn and Marco weekday mornings
Right.
All right, Rebecca, I hope you don't mind. I volunteered you for the leg lift move to videotape.
Oh yeah. That's just my job.
The leg lift
Hey,
move.
I volunteered you to do this, and I'm like, I thought I
Oh.
was employed for that. I'm sorry.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for the birthday wheel.
No, the leg lift thing.
Oh no! Now I'm completely lost. What is going on?
It's
The
where,
viral
it's where the
TikTok
girl
you-
lays on the ground, the guy and the guy holds her by the leg, and then she puts her leg against his ankle, and he lifts her up by her leg.
You haven't seen this move? It's all over TikTok, dude. That's all my feed is now.
Is it the one where she like feeds it through and turns around and then puts it back down?
No.
I wore the right outfit because it's a complete bodysuit. I'm gonna be Catwoman later, so I threw on a skirt over it because I didn't think a bodysuit was appropriate for work.
No,
I mean,
it was a good choice to put the skirt on.
Especially apparently since I'm doing acrobatics today. I'm cool with that. What are we
I knew
doing?
she'd be gay.
Okay.
Hold on,
Let's,
Facebook Live.
let's see if this. No, it's an advertisement here.
Oh, but for hers.
But for hers.
Why are your advertisements for hers pills?
Do I know
Probably
anything?
because you look up stuff for your wife.
Nope.
You're so sweet.
You don't ever look up gifts or anything on your phone for your
No.
wife?
No.
He gets his wife laser hair removal.
Hey, how do I? You have cousins or something?
That'd be
Like
a
younger
great gift,
cousins?
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. These guys have ever since I told them they're like they're like
Valentine's Day gift.
Okay.
Oh,
All
all
right.
Right?
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry if
Look
I'm
at this.
asking something about you. Oh yeah, I could do that.
right.
Wow.
It's so
Way harder
easy.
than it looks.
It's so easy.
No, it's just because the girl's foot is braced against the guy's
Right.
foot,
Yeah.
so it's just a leverage thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
you
leverage.
have
Well,
to-
you dressed athletically.
See? yeah. All right.
Maui and his sweatpants.
So
over there.
no. Okay. So go. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you about this. I'm gonna tell you about this. Okay. So
Tell me about it.
so I was talking to she was gonna be a potential client. And she was like, hey, I want to advertise the Valentine's Day specials that I have going on. And she told me, I was like, that's a hell of a deal. Like, that's a really good deal. It was like something like 2 small areas. So it'd be like under the arms,
Yeah.
right? For like $200.
That's great.
That's great, right? And I was like, and just like a week beforehand, my wife was telling me, she's like, I don't know what razors to use because I'm shaving and it's like
We didn't get that part of the
getting razor
story.
burn.
we
No,
did
that
not get
part.
It's
that
getting
whole
razor
part of
burn
the
all
It
stuff.
story.
seems like there's more details.
So then I was
than-
like,
Yeah,
then I'm
there
like,
is.
I'm like, oh, okay. So then I came home and I was like, oh, maybe she wouldn't like this. So I asked her, I was like, what would you think about like laser hair removal for your arms? And she was like, oh, I would
We
love
didn't
that.
hear that part either.
Yeah,
You didn't know.
now-
You didn't tell us you cleared it with her before you did it.
Oh, I gave it to her. I had already bought it.
all right.
I had already bought it, and I was like, "Oh, good. I'm glad you're up to the idea, because otherwise, I'm gonna get my ears lasered."
The ladies who are looking for good razors, though.
Yeah.
The Harry's men's razors.
Yeah,
Those are
that's
great.
a good one. But no, she loved it. She loved it. She thought it was a great gift. These two, on the other hand, these two
Well, they didn't get the
even
context.
gave it wouldn't have mattered.
Probably
It wouldn't.
not.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh no. They knew that. They knew that because I have it on.
Uh-oh.
And Lynn saying, if I were complaining to my husband about having, crow's feet around my eyes, I wouldn't want what'd you say? The Botox.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want
don't
it
wanna
to
buy
give me
me Botox.
to what it, I'd still want. She goes, I would still want it to be my idea. And I was like, okay. I said, you just don't. So you're okay getting it. You just don't want him to pay for it. And she goes, yeah. Oh wait.
In any of these situations where it's not my dime, I'm cool. with
Right?
that.
Right.
Exactly.
It does-
That makes it a
changes
good
the-
gift.
Yeah.
That makes it a good gift.
Sorry, I wanted to help you. I just couldn't. I
Thank you
couldn't
for
get
being on
on
my
board.
side.
Just once, you get one today.
Oh, all right. What do we got going on? We got one song in the
So I'm not
birthday
spinning the
wheel.
birthday wheel today. I'm off the hook today.
You're off the hook because I got to get the K100 crew. We're also going to do a couple of extra fake birthday spins
Okay.
because I got to get some extra content.
So so we're gonna have some. So who knows? It could be you guys. In the fake ones. Gwen, what's your birthday, Gwen?
Sometime in September.
September.
Keeps asking for September.
Like the 5th time today. Guys, remember September. Don't forget September.
Matt wants to know what happened with the school.
Is that bright enough, or do you want the light on?
Probably need the light on.
Yeah.
Matt wants to know what happened at the school.
It was not a big deal. It was
just a regular.
My son did not turn in an assignment that needs. to be turned in, and it's an important thing because it's a whole project that's going on, and he was, I guess, supposed to turn in like a month ago. And this is the story of him. He's a smart kid. Like, he really is. He's very smart. I don't think he's like, he's not acing every. I think if he sat down and put his mind to it, I bet he could.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's extremely smart.
He sounds just like me.
But he doesn't hand in his work.
Yeah, same thing.
He doesn't hand in his work. He'll do something. He'll get like halfway done, and then rather than take it home, finish it, and turn it in the next day, he just doesn't turn it in out. Well, I didn't turn it because I didn't finish it. I'm like, okay, even if you got 50% of it done, what's better, a 50% or a 0? Like, do the work.
How does he do on tests?
Slow. He's very slow.
Accurate?
But see, and here's the thing.
Does he get good?
Accurate. That's the thing.
See,
Like,
I did the same thing. Except I aced every test. Even to this day, I can look at something and take a test and I'll ace it. I'm just really good at test taking. But I did the same. I didn't do homework and I just didn't care. I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm going to go do other stuff.
And I've told them. I said, I don't care about your blank screen right now, Mark. I don't know if you got any control over that.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't care about. I really okay. Now you're back. I don't care too much. I really don't care about grades. Especially in 5th grade.
Right.
I don't care. It's like,
Well,
but,
doesn't that all go along with doing your best as opposed to doing the best of the class?
right. And that's what so like when they have like when you've got like 20 questions, and it's like, okay, so he gets distracted very easily, and he told me that he's like, there's noises in the classroom and I get distracted. I'm like, hey buddy, like, you're my son. I get it. Like, that was me. I mean, I would. I'd be in social studies class, right? And the teacher would be like, okay, now imagine that you're on the Mayflower and you're sailing across the sea. And I'm like, and I'm imagining it. And then all of a sudden it's an hour later and we're in math. And I'm like,
and I'm still on the sea.
Shoot, exactly. So I get it. I get him being distracted.
Oh, dude, same exact way.
Yeah.
Man.
I just, but even if you had like 20 questions and you do like, you do 6 of them, right? And you get all 6 of them correct. That shows that you know what you're doing.
Right.
Why do the rest matter? The rest after 6, the rest is just busy
Hold
work.
that thought. K100, Lynn and Marco, and time to win some money.
Ready to win some money? Let's spin the K100 birthday wheel with Genoa Bank.
First thing we gotta do is get them on.
Get them up, spin the wheel, and then we'll try to have a winner.
No, we don't have to.
Oh, we got.
Today, looking for January babies.
All right. If you're born in January, we've got good news. Hit us up right now. 419-240-1000. Born in January, you got a shot at $230 from Genoa Bank and K100. Good luck.
For caller 10.
All right. Here we go. Who is it?
K100,
January?
your caller
Who's
1,
that?
try again. K100, caller 2, try again. Good morning, K100, your caller 3, try back. K100, your caller number 4, try your caller 3, try back. Caller number 5, try back. K100, caller 6, try back. K100, your caller 7, try again. Good morning, K100, your caller number 8. I'm sorry, we're going to 10. Good morning, K100. I'm so sorry. Your caller number.
No! Why? Why does it have to be this way?
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Good morning, K100.
Good morning, K100.
Hi, your caller number 10.
You did it. What's your name?
Janice. You're born in January, right?
January 18th.
Cool. Janice, January. I'm liking
You're
this.
born in January, right?
All right. If we spin
Janice, all right.
18.
We spin.
You get $230 from Genoa Bank.
You get $230 from Genoa Bank.
Come
Come on, 18.
Come on, 18.
Oh, it went to the 3rd. Darn it.
Sorry, Janice.
All right, I'll try that.
We still love you.
You do that.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Glad you got through.
Yeah.
Jackpot's going to get a little bit bigger. Grows by $10, $240 for Genoa Bank and K100 Monday morning.
Grows by $10, $240 for Genoa Bank and K100 Monday morning.
All right.
I want to make sure I got both of you in each shot because they're gonna audio over the entire thing.
Okay.
I asked them this morning. I was like, "Do you need a mic in this?"
Who's them?
YouTube, because the whole commercial will have voiceover
On YouTube?
on each 13.
Oh, 13.
We just need to get a good couple like reactions of you spinning it, yay reactions, and then a darn reaction, and then they'll splice those together as they see fit.
So 13 is going to be cutting it?
Yeah.
All the records.
He sent me an example of a video of that in Memphis, I think.
Well,
Who's he?
Jerry.
not September. Sorry, Gwen.
Damn it.
With Janela Bank and K100. Here we go.
Good morning, K100.
Morning.
Hi, you're caller number 10.
Dinner, what's your name?
This is Janice.
Janice. You're born in January, right?
January 18th.
Oh, Janice, January. I'm liking this. It's kind of the same. All right. If we spin
18.
you get $230. Janabe?
918.
On 18.
Come on.
Oh, it went to the third. Darn it!
Sorry, Janice.
All right, I'll try back.
We still love you.
You do that.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Glad you got through. Jackpot's going to get a little bit bigger. Grows by $10
Almost kind of like a little Midwestern goodbye there.
Wash away the worries and have a great morning.
All right. This internet sucks here today. All right, come on, Len. Woo! What?
I get you at the end of the table. Perfect. Yeah.
Woo! Come on, Len.
Here are the staged ones, guys. Here are the staged ones.
Come on. Oh, again.
January again? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do another one. Nah, do another one.
It'll be celebratory.
Well, this one we have to.
Yeah, there you
All right.
go. All right.
All right, let's see if we get Janice's date now.
What is
Yeah.
it? 18? All right, come on.
Watch now. It will spin 18.
Oh, we got it.
It's going to be good. It's going to be close.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It is. It is. It is.
Oh,
You guys
supposed to do a celebratory.
remember the celebratory one that you guys were supposed to do?
You guys remember the fact that it's not real?
Damn it.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get it from the beginning.
Okay, here we go. Let me do, I'll roll it.
You do it. Okay. I'll give you a 1, 2, 3.
Do the month. Do a new month.
Remember the
Hey,
audio.
Gwen, it landed on September. What's
Hey, September.
What's Gwen's?
Nobody thinks that March is on the wheel. Let's put March there.
Yeah,
Qu-
put it on March and then we'll do the number. When I point to you, go ahead and do the spin.
You're telling me Gwen can't even get it in the fake one here? Is that what's happening?
Just be super excited the entire time that it's spins. Ready?
All right.
Third. This is. You guys got to see this.
Okay, here we go. We are in motion and man, with a big spin, Marco.
You gotta be excited for a long time. All right, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna call out the date here.
I've seen better acting from Shatner.
Come on! I told you! Come on! We said 16!
Good job. Okay, now I'm gonna do another angle.
What?
Shameless.
We gotta have a
Shameless.
couple
This is just.
Ooh, I'm in Marco's seat. Look, I'm Marco
Man.
now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that camera here.
Ah.
All right, Gwen.
Are you ready? You don't have to spin it quite as hard.
All right. All right, so sit.
Oh, is this happy or sad or what are we
This is all celebratory.
all celebratory?
Ready? And go.
This is disgusting.
Let's see if we
This is.
Oh, you, that's good. This is good. It's going.
There it is. September 5th. I think that's Gwen's.
Move, I love it.
September 5th.
Here we go.
Oh! Come on, you did it!
Awesome! Happy birthday! All right, perfect. I just want you to. I'm gonna zoom in real quick
Wow.
on it, and you basically the same thing that I just did to Lynn. You just like a high five or something like that.
You may not realize this because she looks so young, but Rebecca actually helped fake the moon landing too. Oh, Matt, this is Matt. I wish I could say that this is a shirt. This is, in fact,
Oh my God! She rolled it twice in a row. That actually is exciting. Yeah!
Good. Oh, that's funny.
Matt, this is in fact a full body suit. So this is not just a shirt. This is a full body suit here.
Nice, dude.
Michael Osborne says Pat has officially lost control of the show. It's done. It's done. I have no idea. Wow. But thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. It's a part of the. Ooh, I do kind of the right angle. It's like, ooh, I should have worn like a shirt over this.
Oh yeah.
And just look buff.
Does that have padding in the front too?
No, that's all.
Does it have padding? Are you suggesting because of the padding in the back? Is that what you're?
I'm just curious because I saw your photos on Facebook, and I was like, does it have padding all around? Is it the arms? Is it what parts are padding and what parts
Just
are not?
the arms, shoulders, and
The chest.
the
Which would be
chesticle?
everything.
Which is pretty much. Is the back?
Padding in the front?
No.
Is there
None of the back.
No, just the front.
Yes, I'm saying you have a massive junk in your trunk.
What?
Man, you zoned out at the wrong time.
I heard it. I heard it. I just don't know what to.
I have a feeling it's not to be repeated. So yeah, you did zone out at the wrong time. Funny. Have a flight stone it if you like, please.
Yeah.
It's pronounced fleets, actually.
Flights.
Everyone says fleet.
Paul is a personal friend of mine.
And he said, "Call me Flight."
Paul Flights.
Paul Flights.
Marilyn says, "Is there padding in the ass?"
There's not. I got enough of that back there.
Wasn't my question.
I got enough.
But now that you mentioned it,
That's your costume you wore with your beautiful wife. You guys rocked it. Thank you, Gwen. Yes, it is. And yeah, so when I'm not wearing the sweatpants this morning, I didn't feel like wearing the grass skirt in today. So I
it's a bodysuit. You should have just worn the bodysuit.
I should have. Well, because it's a full bodysuit, I had to cut a hole out in the crotch so that I could use the bathroom.
Yeah, that doesn't.
And I don't want to sit here with this open crotch. But otherwise, you got to unzip it and you got to people zip it. So you just nobody's ever gonna see it. So you just cut a little hole there and made a big hole, and then
stretches.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But here, this was
Jesus, that's funny. She's like, "Oh my God."
What do you notice there, though?
I know. I noticed it. I definitely noticed it.
I don't need to see that.
That's the first thing that I noticed.
I like Beth Ann's expression. Yeah. She's walking up.
That's what I mean. She's like, ah.
Here we go.
Michael Osborne said, "Party in the back, party in the front, and nothing in the back." This is the yes, it's the bodysuit mullet.
Cut a hole in the back.
You're right. Like those pajamas, like those old pajamas that people used to wear.
All right, text what's next.
Ooh, what songs do we got?
You want the scoop early?
I do. What are you thinking?
Text what's next.
You said, no, what'd you say?
I asked him if he said, what are they? And I could give him the scoop early. Shall I?
Scoop early, yeah.
All right. Craig Morgan.
Craig
If it's not
Morgan.
International Harvester, I don't want to even say.
There's one of the choices.
Okay.
It's harvest season. So one for the farmers or one for the people at Friday Night Lights, Bonfire or International Harvest.
Well, before we get to that, coming up real quick, we want to thank our sponsor, Costa Oil. As the weather is getting colder, you want to make sure you don't got that sludgy oil in your car because that's going to mess it up. And you don't want it break anything down. You don't want that oil leaking.
No,
right?
you
Right,
don't.
Marco? So Here we go. This is what they look like.
No upselling, low cost, in and out the door, very professional. Costa Oil is where you want to go to get your oil change. You're in a hurry, go to them. No hassles. I can't rave enough about it. This place is amazing.
Oh, wait. No, he's not. K100, it's Lynn and Marco. This is Text What's Next, presented by Super Fitness. Trust me, if you're not watching us on Friday Facebook Live, you're missing a lot here. All right, so this part sponsored by Super Fitness. We take two songs, we put them against each other, then you vote at 419-240-1000 by text and let us know what you want to hear.
Today, we take an artist also in celebration of their Grand Ole Opry induction. It happened for this guy after he charted 17 times on the Billboard Country chart. Talking about Craig Morgan. The date, it was on this date in 2008. He was inducted into that Opry. And he's an amazing guy.
Well, we got a chance to meet him,
We
actually.
did. And Tom, remember that first interview we did with him? He was fishing.
Yeah.
And he was like out fishing. He goes, hold on. He landed some monster fish up in a mountain stream. But really a great guy. And he is a veteran, still performs at military bases, both in the U.S. and abroad and on USO tours, and awarded the 2006 USO Merit Award. So that for tireless support of soldiers and their families. But also, he always loves to support farmers. And he's actually an anthem of his. It rings really big with them, and it's called International Harvester. We're going to give you a choice of that one, or let's do one for the Friday Night Lights people, Bonfire.
All right, so you can text Bonfire or Harvester at 419-240-1000. Bonfire or Harvester. Which Craig Morgan song do you want to hear? We'll tabulate all these votes, not only from Friday Facebook Live, but from the text line.
Text now, 419-240-1000. You pick it, we'll play it on K100.
Lynn and Marco in the morning and the Just Good Enough.
Matt says, I think Rebecca should be on the show every Friday. She keeps the show under control, unlike Pat and Marco.
What?
I
don't know.
I don't know.
That.
Yeah, he's not making sense. Did you have a
Did you get hit with a golf ball?
Would you have a stroke or something here, Matt? Because
Maybe he thinks she's pretty.
maybe.
Well,
Maybe. That is true. I'll give him that. Funny? No. Yeah, so guys, Bonfire or Harvester, let us know. You guys definitely have you can sway the vote here.
Hey,
So-
Encore Brewing is back. My guys.
You know what? I met with them on Monday.
I'll be doing some trivia over there.
I met with them on Monday.
You did?
Talking about my beer.
Oh, talking about Marco, I thought you were going to say.
No, talking about
Did they say when they want me to come over? And
he said he was joking. He said he doesn't actually want. Yes, he did. He said he didn't want to say it on the line on the thing. But
so what is it coming out?
yeah, it will be. It's going to be good too. It was really cool. I was like, I can't describe. I'm not good at like describing beer. I can't like, well, I'd like it to have. I can say hoppy. I like it hoppy. I like it when you smell it. It smells like good bud. You know what I'm talking about? It's real hoppy. It smells like So I said that, and he goes, "Okay, I know what hops to use for that." He goes, "What else?" And I was like, "Well," I was like, "Can I describe myself and what I'm feeling when I'm drinking this beer? I feel like if you could encapsulate that." I was like, "It's got to be. It's not a crisp summer beer. It's got to be a beer that you can drink in the fall, maybe next to a bonfire, right?
Okay.
Or on a
So
cold,
something heavy.
or on a cold
Hoppy Harvester.
the hoppy, yeah. And
Time's up.
do you know Michael Osborne?
Yeah.
Do you?
Or hold it. K100, Lynn and Marco, text What's Next, presented by Super Fitness. This part of the show, you can vote here, not only on Friday Facebook Live, but at 419-240-1000, presented by Super Fitness. And you can tell us what you want to hear. We pit two songs against each other here, and we try to pick the winner out.
Love it when it's a neck-to-neck competition here. You better count those ones from coming through from people on Facebook. We've got, pretty much a tie over here. International Harvester or Bonfire are your choices from Craig Morgan as we observe his, introduction into the Grand Ole Opry, the state in 2008.
It was a tie over here until we got Jeff Marin, and he said Harvester.
Nice,
Jeff
because
Marin,
that's what I
Harvester,
wanted. And
then-
one for Marco. So that puts it way over.
No, it does not.
What?
It does
So
not.
you want to hear Bonfire, is what you're saying.
It's a tie.
It's not a tie.
It is a tie.
I need to recap.
Did you just see Vicky's vote? You've got yourself a tie over here. So I love it. But since Jeff Marin voted for International Harvester, how about we do that one first?
All right, it's all for Jeff.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll do both of them then. Love that. It's Friday Facebook Live. This one you can't not turn up and have a little fun with.
Farmers, sing along.
K100, Craig Morgan, your winner in text. What's next?
K100.
I'm a son of a. Oh, sorry.
Oh, we can't even turn it up.
No, I know.
Sorry, I'm at my.
You got to be on your own world there, Lynn.
Yeah.
Michael Osborne says there's a height requirement for security at the brewery. Marco comes up a bit short.
Not true. Well, maybe true.
Gwen says Rebecca probably hates me. I didn't park right yesterday. She does, Gwen.
What happened?
She does. Gwen didn't park correctly, but that's not the reason she hates you just because she's a spiteful person because, well, she lacks a soul.
Well,
being a
redheaded.
Yeah. So it's not personal against you, Gwen.
I can't believe my guys, Encore Brewing, threw me under the bridge. They just,
Man, they're just like he was like, no, we were totally.
just didn't really.
No, he didn't say. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this beer out, and I'm excited to.
Did you come up with a name?
It's the guy in the 409 beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
Sorry, I was listening to Craig Morgan.
And I'm gonna bring in a can. I'm gonna get a 6-pack that I'm never gonna open, just to like give to people.
Wow.
You know, just to like.
Only 6 people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Limited edition. Limited edition. I'll have one myself. I'm gonna give one to my dad and one to my in-laws. That's 3.
You better get a 12-pack.
I'll put one up here. Put it right on the brick.
And then we're gonna have to try them.
And then, yeah. I mean, I'm saying I'm gonna get a 6-pack that I'm gonna give as like a gift. Like don't open this beer.
Right.
Like just save this beer. My dad has like MASH beer from when MASH had beer back in like the 70s or whatever.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and he has a can of it. He has a bottle of it's called Nude beer, and it's just got a naked woman on the front.
What?
I found it when I was like in 5th grade.
You're like, dude, this is the best.
I knew exactly where it was, so I'd always like sneak into his office and like peek it out, like oh man.
That was in the good old days before the internet.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
now
right.
it's nothing.
Yeah. Well, Gwen, you were one of those rare exceptions of the red. See, Gwen, you're a redhead. You're not a ginger. There's a difference, right?
Yeah, didn't think Gwen's dark. She's not like red.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're. Trust me, Gwen. You have a soul. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But Rebecca is soulless, and that's why she just hates everybody. So
yeah,
don't take it personally.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
Yeah. I hope she's watching right now.
She probably is.
I think Pat should give away every Facebook Live a can of your beer. I don't know if I can. What? Can I give away beer?
I mean, if you don't really say,
you're gonna win
pack.
this can of water
we could always
that is infused with
covers, like with Coke.
Yeah,
do that.
This
can of Coke.
It's water that is infused with hops and barley. And no, Matt, I think rather than give it away as a prize, I think what I would do is I think we would hold an event out at Encore Brewing, and what I would do is I would buy like 50 of these cans, right? And that's a lot. I might not have that kind of money. Maybe
that's a little bit.
Maybe like 25. And so for the first 25 people to come in that want to try my beer,
like 24 packs. Why would you get 25?
I don't know what they come in. I don't know.
You said they come in 6 packs,
right?
4 of those would be. 24.
So I'm gonna buy 5 6-packs.
That's 30.
And then I'll drink 5.
Okay.
No, but we're definitely gonna have a release. We're gonna have a big event out at Encore Brewing where we release the beer. That's a great question, man. I don't know when it comes out. They've got to brew it, so I don't know how long that usually takes. How long does it take to brew a beer? Like a week?
Man, yeah, that's not my realm.
I think it's like a week or something like
I don't know.
that. Best thing that Matt has ever said.
What?
And I said, "Oh, I might not have that much money." And he says, "You can borrow money from Marco."
Well,
you laugh.
Yeah.
Listen.
Never get it
I
back.
didn't borrow money from Marco. Marco invested that
Oh,
money.
yeah,
And
it was
when
the
you
worst.
invest money, there's no guarantee that you're getting it back.
But
ever.
you have gotten some of it back.
He got all of
I
it
wasn't
back.
all of it. There's like
Nice.
probably like $15 in there, right? Wasn't it like $2.15?
That was 4 crisp $50 bills. You
What?
that was
Listen, I'm just glad I got it back.
you got
Some
it
of
all back.
Hey,
You
let
got all
me
of it.
know when the big unveil is or your brew party. We'll bring the stanchions out.
Oh yes!
Yeah.
Oh, and let's go. I love it.
Yep.
I also have another idea I want to talk to you guys about, but I'm not
All
going to
right.
say it on here. I just might have to go there today. Where it's in Swanton, so it's like complete opposite of where you are, AJ. It's
So Encore says IPA is 21 to 26 days.
21 to 20. Okay, 20 about a month. Okay, cool. Oh man,
Just in time for the crispness in the air.
just in time for my birthday. Let's go. My birthday's on a Friday.
Oh my god.
Can we release this on my birthday? This would be amazing.
That's good.
Oh. I'm excited. Can we have a December 27th release date? What? Okay. Let's go.
November.
I love this.
He said
December.
December.
December 27th.
That's 2 months.
That gives them plenty of time to brew. Lots of batches of it.
It's gonna
So-
be flying off the shelves, dude.
You know what?
People be in a relaxed frame of mind already.
It's
'cause
going to
the
be a
Christmas
darn
rush will be
good beer.
done.
It's going to be a darn good beer.
Yeah.
Guess what everybody's getting for Christmas that year?
Beer.
A six-pack of my
Doesn't
beer.
mean, Mommy, look what Uncle Pat gave me.
Yeah,
There
stocking
you go.
stuffers. Well, Santa was a drunk this year. He just put beer in everybody's stocking.
Here you go.
I remember my daughter getting a gift from somebody. She must have, I don't know how old she was, like 14 or something. Mom, what is this? It's a wine opener. I don't know why you gave me this.
That's from a crazy aunt.
That's-
That's what that is. I had crazy aunts. We'd get like kind of weird things like toilet paper rolls or like
Yeah.
pledge. It's like, what?
Just see whatever. Why is this can of toilet bowl cleaner
Yeah,
opened?
it's like, what is going on?
Encore actually, they are partnering with. I think I'm allowed to say this. Hope I'm allowed to say this.
With Marco?
No, they're partnering with Toledo Spirits. They're going to
Really?
start off because they offer some cocktails. You know, not everybody wants to drink beer.
Right.
Some people are weird and they want cocktails. So, but they're
Make
going to
it-
start selling, which I love because it's like, I love it when local people use local people.
Yeah.
You know, I love that. He's going to have about 416 ounce cans.
Nice.
So this is a limited edition.
A limited run.
Yeah. Guy
Now,
in the-
you know, if I were over there doing trivia, I could give those out as prizes.
well, we don't want to give them away.
Oh, we're not,
We're
I
not
thought you
giving
were
them
buying
away.
A whole bunch.
We're going to sell them all.
You buy them and then give them to me, and we can do prizes.
Oh, they started brewing it already. Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
let's go. I love
gonna
this.
be in
All right. So
November.
then it won't be on December 27th.
Yeah.
It'll be-
November. Kick off November.
Kick off right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, probably. Because
Yeah. Thanksgiving is very late this year.
yeah, it is. It's
So
like
I could take some of
29th.
my beer out to Thanksgiving with me.
I had a
Man.
cream soda with my name on it once.
That's
It's not the
Nice.
same thing, but
it's a cream soda,
Jones soda.
a Jones soda.
Mhm.
That's I remember when they used to do that.
Yep.
They used to put the names on there.
Yep.
I remember when they had like turkey and
You
like
got it, Matt.
mustard. Weird.
Yeah. So they're going to be selling Toledo Spirits, which is awesome.
Wow.
I went over there the other night. They were like, here, now you got to try this. Now you got to try this. It's
By
like,
the time you left, you're like, I'm feeling.
I
pretty
loved
good.
it. I loved it. Man, this is gonna be great. So, all right. Well, we'll have to. She put up a.
Oh,
her in the studio.
that's funny. Did she put it on Facebook?
Nope, she just sent it to me in a private message. Man. Oh, what a good. Okay, so moving on to the 9 o'clock hour, we're switching back over to ISD. I've got a very nasty ISD.
What is that?
That's Insurance Solutions by Design.
Oh.
Where'd you go? Thailand? There we go. Keith Clutch. It kind of what started it all. The insurance company is what started it all. And you gotta be prepared because you have no idea what's gonna happen in your life. You could be out camping one day and all of a sudden lightning just strikes and everything is bad. And it
You don't need that.
happens
You don't
all
need that.
happens all the time. Here it is.
Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700, or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com.
Previously.
So you know what we didn't do this year. We didn't make it out to the haunted houses. Lynn's really feeling bummed about that.
Darn.
But if you haven't gone, so there's the one in Swanton. It's at a Christmas tree farm, but they have a haunted house out there. So you want to go out to that one. If you want to drive out to Napoleon, that's where Scream Acres is, and that's where I was with this one.
Actually getting arrested.
Okay, you're breaking news to me here.
Really?
Yeah, I did not hear about this at all.
Well, you heard when Jamie Foxx went away and almost died.
Right.
Yeah, and they were like, we don't know what, and
Very
everyone's like, we don't
secretive
know
health
what's
issues
going
in
on.
that.
And his daughter had to come out and say he's fine. People were like, dude, he's on his deathbed.
Right.
Yeah. So allegedly, but this has come from like 4 sources now. P. Diddy poisoned him, and not like at one of the parties, like a separate thing, because he was pulling away and sort of he thought that he might tell on him or whatever. So
And this coming to light because Jamie Foxx was doing some kind of tapings for a special, and apparently not for the taping, but there were people on the
he
set
says he's going to address it.
who was talking about Diddy poisoning him.
Yeah. So almost killed him. Like they had to bring him back.
But then he said, publicly, people keep asking me if Diddy was responsible, and then he says he was not responsible. If he was, I would have been dead. So maybe someone connected to Diddy.
Yeah, I think
So Diddy's saying I would have finished the job.
Maybe.
Like if I had done it, you'd be dead.
But no, that's what Jamie said. If Diddy was responsible, I would be dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was somebody else that in conjunction with him.
Maybe. I mean, he's got people out, but I mean, this is all coming to light. I mean, and there's also the celebrity A and B. I don't know if you heard about that yet, but one of the lawsuits, I mean, and this is terrible stuff, but I mean, it's one of this, I think it's a 13-year-old girl who says Diddy did whatever, and celebrity A was there and celebrity B was there. Not only they watched, they participated. So people trying to figure out. So these are people that you'll know. This is like,
wow.
And it's like, and we're talking about, I mean, the people closest to this whole thing right now are J-Lo, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Ashton Kutcher are the people that are in this mini circle. So I mean, it's nuts, dude.
That's why we keep talking about Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck split. We really think it came down to the fact all of this stuff coming to light and Ben finding out stuff that he said he couldn't deal with, and that's just all supposition. It's all rumors or our own
You don't
kind
know.
of assumptions, but it kind of makes sense in the way of timing.
Well, and there's assumptions that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher are no longer together.
Really, I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
So-
See, because if you found out if this stuff that happened with Diddy and at Diddy's place is all true, and there's people that is in your life now, and you find out they were connected, all that, could you be okay with that? If
No.
that came to light.
No. If they were,
Well,
if
they're
they
gonna
were,
say
if they
that
were,
we didn't do
if they
anything,
were
man.
harming somebody else, if they were
And it
participating
wouldn't
in
have to
the
be present if it came to light. That it
right, if
happened
you
back
were present if you were if you were causing harm to somebody or you were present
and didn't
while
call it
and
out.
didn't do anything,
Right. That's
no,
worse
I could
sometimes.
not. Like, you're out of my life.
Yeah.
I don't want you in my.
regardless
if
if
you're-
you had a life with them.
If you're a consenting adult and you let Diddy you, like, okay, it's weird, but that's
Yeah.
on you. That's you. Your
Exactly.
choice. Like, I'm not gonna,
Exactly. And that's why I'm like put all these pieces together saying I think, that's why Ben was okay with J-Lo before. But if all of this other stuff is coming in and you are part of it,
Right.
How do you get past it?
No, you don't.
No.
You can't cause that kind of harm to somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
Drugging them and yeah, no. Nope.
Not the things that are being reported. And a lot of stuff being reported they can't even put out because it's like
right.
It's bad.
terrible.
But they should put it out.
They should.
They
And
should
there's
because
the
people
thing-
need to be infuriated
Exactly.
about this.
And they're doing a thing with their enticing the celebrity A and Bs, like with, hey, if you pay us, we'll keep you out, which I don't think they should be kept out.
Nobody
That's
should be
I
kept
hate
out.
The fact that
Nope.
they have money, they can be like, all right, here's 10 million. Don't mention my name. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think we need to know who's doing what.
From what they've said is like, if this comes out, it's gonna tear down Hollywood. Like, it's gonna,
Right.
and you know
Well,
what?
the people I just named are 4 A-list celebrities.
It should tear down Hollywood. Hollywood needs to be torn down.
It does.
Hollywood needs to be torn down. I think the mainstream media needs to be torn down.
I
think
never
it's
thought I'd see a day where like celebrities, like now, like celebrities are almost becoming like Congress. Like people like, boo, like they don't even want to.
Yeah.
They don't want. I mean, it's better to be like a. It's actually better to be like a
An
YouTube star,
influencer, yeah.
Right,
than
right.
it is a celebrity. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Crazy.
it's gonna be very interesting to watch all the pieces and people fall. Not that I wish it on anybody, but if that's what you
Well, if they did it to themselves, then
Right.
they deserve it.
Exactly.
That's why they should all
Yeah,
because they deserve
'cause
it.
You don't deserve to be put up on held up
Exactly
in high
right.
esteem by
Exactly
everybody
right.
if you have been involved in something like that. But as you say, they should be exposed and all that should be out in the public. You also want to be careful how public you are about that information because of the fact kiddos' ears, right?
Right.
I mean, kiddos, you pick up on so
Oh, yeah.
much stuff. And it's like in some stuff, you want to be the one to educate them on, if they have questions and even through those bad things that you hear about, I suppose it tells you should address them with your children. But what they pick up on their own, sometimes is a little bit scary and terrifying. And we have such a high rate of teen suicide, and that kind of a thing. It's like things need to be sifted and filtered a little bit for their small ears, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Well, they listen to those political ads all the time.
Yes.
On the radio, and then they start hearing these things, and then they start spouting it off.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
that firsthand.
I do know that firsthand.
All I know is Marcy Captor voted for a commemorative coin, and that did not help me.
And I don't even know what the coin looks like.
And so let's do one so we don't get political. The Derek Marin, which one is the lie detector test? I think is
that one's gone away because now they're
a lot of them have actually.
Now
gone.
it's not. Now it's like vague about how somebody couldn't pass a truth test. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wonder if you guys.
I wonder if there's a cease and
so
desist.
Not to be political, so we do one for
Right.
either side,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it is funny what you learn and if kids are sponges, so they
Right.
Certainly will pick it up.
I can't remember. Oh, this was here. Can I play this? Can I play what my son was?
Yes, do play
Okay.
it definitely.
So my son, he listens to K100.
Now, how old is your son?
He's 8 years old.
8 years old.
He listens to K100 because he wants to hear me, and then he just leaves it on. But he hears all the commercials that are on too, right?
The political ads.
Yeah, the political ads is what he's hearing. So this is my son here, talking. I think who was he talking about? I forget who he was talking about. See if you could. You know what? That's probably best that we're not saying
Right.
who he's talking about. But this is what he was saying about him.
So he's making one law that children are having sex change surgery.
Oh my God.
And a law allowing women and allowing men in women's locker rooms and bathrooms.
What?
Yes, I am not joking.
I'm not.
Well, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with letting men inside women's bathrooms?
I don't know. It's just so weird.
It is weird.
It's just,
Wow.
It's just so
an
weird.
8-year-old is in a position where he's thinking about these things. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just so weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
What about children having sex change operations? Is that
Yes.
good or bad?
Bad.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why do you need to have a reason? It's
The
bad.
commercial told me it was bad.
It's
I
bad.
don't know, but next year my political ad against one of you guys, it's so weird.
Let's just.
Well, they tried the weird.
How about
thing.
this one?
He's giving government handouts to illegal immigrants.
This is sad, but it's so funny.
Government
They're
handouts.
giving government handouts.
Wow.
They're letting men and women's bathrooms.
Wow.
They're doing
What are we
this,
doing
and he's
here?
just like, this is absurd.
Oh my gosh.
He's
I don't know. It's hilarious and yet sad all at once.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
well, it's sad, except that I feel like he's. That's okay. That's what I love about it. Is that an 8-year-old? I feel like has common sense enough to say that's weird. That shouldn't be allowed. They shouldn't be doing that. Like, you're absolutely right. Why? Because it's weird. It's weird. It's not. There's nothing right about it. Good boy, Jack.
That is funny. It's just weird.
He's a smarty, but he's a smart kid, and
He is a smart kid.
weighing and considering all of that, and
He's
it's we're peeling away at their youth, their childhood,
Yeah.
and I don't like it.
Yeah. There we go. I thought I had this up here. I went to the. Let me tell you what I did last weekend.
Please tell us.
Oh man. So first I went scuba diving.
Right.
Right. And then I went out to Cleveland to a Halloween party. And then I stayed in Cleveland and my father-in-law picked me up.
Oh yeah.
And he and I drove out to Pittsburgh where let me just tell you, like, okay, so where I had the Uber drop me off, he arrived within 5 minutes. So it was like, boom, perfect. We drive to Pittsburgh. We had no problem getting into Pittsburgh. Get into Pittsburgh. We stayed in an Airbnb, which the hotels, cheapest I could find was like $450. And that was like 7 miles away.
Wow. Really?
We found it. Yeah. We found an Airbnb for like $130.
Perfect.
It was amazing. It was
Yeah.
perfect. Right. And we went out to Permane Brothers. Great place. If you've
I've
never
been
had
there. Oh yeah.
Permane.
I've heard it both ways, but they
Permane Brothers is one of the best places in Pittsburgh.
had
right?
some,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's good.
Oh,
I
had
worked
some
at a
great
radio
food.
station there, and they have like a downtown part, and Permane Brothers is open till like they're like the place that's open till like 4 o'clock in the morning, and there's a line at like 3 o'clock in the morning in Pittsburgh that goes around the block for Permane Brothers.
Yeah, we have
There's-
friends in Pittsburgh, and they said we've got to take you here. And that's
Oh,
it.
yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Met an interesting fellow there. He saw that I'm wearing a jersey. I was wearing number 75. Who is it?
Mean Joe Green.
And
He was, or you were?
I was.
You were.
I was wearing. I'm wearing my Mean Joe Green but then asked me if I wanted a jersey, and I said yeah. She goes, well, what number do you want? And I was like, I don't want like anybody that's current. Like I want a legend.
Yeah.
So I was like, I want Mean Joe Green.
So he had just had these jerseys around.
No, I got this one like a couple years ago.
Oh, you did. Okay.
So that's what I'm wearing. This guy at the bar, sees me and he's like, hey man, I got a favor to ask. He goes, I'm supposed to be meeting a girl here. But I told another girl that I couldn't get together with her because I was going to the Steelers game, but I'm not really going to the Steelers game. I'm coming here to meet another girl.
You're serious?
Yeah. And he was like, will you just like take a picture with me under that sign? And like,
You're like,
Oh my God.
so I was
He
like,
didn't even have to give you the backstory, yet he did. You would have just taken the picture without the story.
well, that's what he said first. The first thing he said was, can I take a picture with you? I was like,
Oh.
sure. And then he explained it all.
Oh.
And I'm like,
you've already
You're
said
and I
an
already
yes.
said
accessory.
sure.
You are an
So I take
accessory.
a picture with him. And then it's, and then he's a creep, man. This guy was a creep. He's sitting
must have been.
He's sitting at the bar. And he's like, oh, you guys should be sitting up here. This is where the view is. Talking about the two bartenders are back there. That's like,
oh my
okay.
God.
So he's meeting a girl for the first and last time.
Yeah, and then he's sitting there. And I see him. It looks like he's taking a picture of his beer, but he's not. He's taking a picture of these bartenders.
What?
Yeah, like this dude's a total creep.
Wow.
He was like,
my God.
He goes, hey, are you actually going into the game? I was like, yeah. And he goes, will you take some pictures and send it to me? And I was
Are you serious?
I was like,
At this point, dude, you need to start paying me.
I was
need
like,
$20.
sure. So I was like, what's your phone number? So
No, you did not, Pat.
I did not. I got his phone number.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, man, no problem. Fortunately, I think he was drinking enough that he didn't say, send me a text right now so that I know that it's you. I was just like, cool, man, I got it in my phone. You got it. No, I wasn't going to do that for him.
Well,
absolutely not. And then he's like,
I would have for,
he's like,
$40.
can I buy you guys a beer? My father-in-law are both like, no, like I want nothing to do with you. So anyway, that was hilarious.
Wow, interesting.
But we had no problem finding a place to park. We got a place to park. The weather was beautiful.
And it was a pretty incredible game.
We got in with no problem. In the first quarter was bad. First, Russell Wilson was still kicking the rust off.
A little rusty.
Oh, yeah.
But
he
he
kicked the rust off.
As hot as anybody.
And I even said it halftime. I was like, you know what? Even if they don't win, everything has been so good. Even if they don't win, that's, it's still like really cool to be here and everything like that. Because we were really close. We were really close.
A little bit.
And then the second half they just dominated, and it just made for a it was incredible.
Now the thing about that is, so Mike Tomlin, the coach of the Steelers, made a big decision because they have a guy, Justin Fields, who used to play at Ohio State.
Oh yeah.
And he's been pretty good. They're 4-2 with him, and so but he's always said Russ has been dealing with a little bit of an injury, but people were like, what's he going to do? Is Russ the quarterback? It was this big controversy. He says, and when a starter is usually 4-2, usually you leave him in. And this is how people like Tom Brady, that's how they started. They got in and and Justin Fields was probably good enough to keep going, but Tomlin made and especially in Pittsburgh, they do not he made it like a decision that he's like, as soon as he's ready, I'm starting him. And he started him. People in Pittsburgh were like, you can't do that, man.
Oh, and it was looking brutal.
Oh,
it was looking bad. Like, what did you do?
They would have probably fired him if this would have backfired. But then Russ turned the corner and actually had the biggest debut of a Steelers quarterback, even including Ben Roethlisberger and Terry Bradshaw of his first debut. I think he threw like 270 and 3 touchdowns. And he actually had a really good game. And people are like, oh, Mike Tomlin, this is why he's so good.
Yeah, he made the right decision. He made a good. But Brandon, I almost said Brandon Fields. Fields would have been good too. I think if he had stayed in, he probably would have had a great game. Like I said, 4-2 right now.
I mean, yeah, so that was kind of a crazy decision, but
well, good. I'm glad that was so fun.
So it was the whole thing was very positive.
The city, though, you've been there before, right?
Yeah, gorgeous city.
When you come through that tunnel and it's like just downtown, it's like right in your face.
Yes,
it's so awesome.
Yep. Yeah, it gives you the chills almost.
I grew up about 4 hours from Pittsburgh.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No, just an absolutely beautiful area. Had a great time, and actually, I've got to show you how close I was.
All right.
I'm gonna brag about this.
Brag it up.
And show you. Here, come have a seat over here. Let's see. There we go. It's processing right now. This is what I was trying to get up earlier when I was.
You could actually probably night before put stuff in and then.
So a lot of times what I do is I just think about these things at the last minute. And I'm like, oh, I should put that up. Yeah. Hey, what up? Where are you going to go dress up for?
My friend's birthday party.
All right.
Shout out Drake.
You know Drake?
Wow.
Holy shoot.
Shout out Drake.
Things aren't going so great.
Wait,
for Drake
hold
right
on.
now.
No. Not that Drake. I don't want to be associated anymore. I'm going to get canceled so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. But here it is. Check this out. This is how close we were. And this is actually really cool because I'm wearing my Mean Joe Green jersey. And who was there?
No.
Mean Joe Green was there.
Oh, cool.
Here it is. This is Mean Joe Green. And then the final touchdown of the game.
75 defensive tackle. Hall of Famer, Mean Joe Green. And in loving memory of all the legends who are no longer with us, we celebrate your life. Come on.
Yes. Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Yeah!
K100, Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for hanging with us. We do appreciate you being right here each and every morning. It's a Friday Facebook Live. It's a Feel Good Friday as well. If you got any feel good stories, we would love to hear from you. 419-240-1000 for weather today. Showers and storms early, then partial clearing by late afternoon. High going to be 63 today, partly cloudy tonight, 40 for the low.
Right now, we're at 42 here at Toledo's K100. Weather brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price right now. Traffic overall, we're in good shape. Roads are a little on the slick side. Be careful out there. Accidents out Sandusky Way. So US 6 eastbound at 269. Be aware of that. 419-240-1000. If there's anything else at any time, that line's sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
Well, Chris Stapleton is going to be in concert with George Strait and Little Big Town. That's what it is it?
It is.
Yeah, and they're going to be just hanging out at the National Finals Rodeo. We want to send you to see them. One winner's going to score a trip for two, including round-trip air, 2-night hotel stay, premium tickets to the concert at Allegiant Stadium, December 7th in Vegas.
Yep. And qualifying for that trip is as easy as listening for the national keywords. When you hear them, text them to 95819 and you're in for your chance to win. We've got a keyword for you here and now. It is King, K-I-N-G. Text the word King to 95819 and you could be on your way to Vegas for that concert of a lifetime. We got to at least call him and apologize. And now I'm going to apologize to you too.
You're okay.
I gotta try to reach this guy.
You want me
I
to
feel
come back in
so
like
bad.
10?
No.
No, sit still.
No,
Let's
stay.
I can go ahead and give the Facebook content for this. Yeah.
It's just Bowling Green, though. It's not that.
Hey, don't say that.
Wow.
We like our people.
I'm a Rockets.
So am I, but
I'm a Rockets.
but you know, the Rockets can't be the Rockets without the Falcons too.
That's not true. They
I
actually
know.
still
Yeah,
can.
we would be.
The Falcons could never
That's true.
exist, and the Rockets would still be the Rockets.
That's true. But they make us better too.
So what you're saying
I'm
is
gonna
the
blame it on
villain
my
is what drives the
computer.
hero.
Yeah.
I
Being
see.
down and everything. Okay.
Yeah, just tell him Pat McCarty did it.
Or me for filming. I'm fine with that. So you guys want to hear about Mr. Beast, Mr. Beach?
I like Mr. Beach.
Yeah,
What's
hang
Mr.
on. I think she's
Yeah,
gonna
why don't
call
you
him.
go ahead and I'll
Okay.
Okay. So we've talked about Mr. Beast in a couple of different scenarios. We've talked about Mr. Beast games and how Rosanna Pansino called him out for unhealthy working conditions and competition conditions and how it was unfair. And the whole thing was pretty much a bad show. Well, Mr. Beast came out with KSI and Jake Paul, or Logan Paul, one of the Pauls, with a competitor to the Lunchables called Lunchly, with his candy bar, Feastables, and their drink, Prime Energy, but it's called Prime Hydration or something like that. Like, it's not an energy drink. It's just like full of like fake electrolytes. And
Yeah,
the
isn't it
salt
that stuff
content
that-
is terrible in
Yeah.
it, and it has more lead than what's legally allowed.
Yeah,
Right.
little
Yeah.
mercury in there.
Yeah, it's like terrible for you. Well, they started putting it with Lunchables for kids because obviously they have a target audience. Yeah, it's terrible. So Rosanna Pansino popped on and she said, well, hey, let's do a little comparison of A, ingredients, and B, just what I think about opening these and tasting them myself compared to Lunchables. So she did so on camera, and she found mold in the Lunchleys on the cheese.
Oh, that's not good.
So people accused her of putting it in there, obviously, because
Right.
that's what people do. So then she posted the uncut video where she opens up the unsealed package and she's like, guys, there's mold in here. I don't know what to do because like I didn't think it was gonna be good.
Right.
But this is like I can't eat this.
I knew it was not going to be good, but I just didn't realize it was going to be this
Yeah.
not good.
And the expiration date on it wasn't until December.
Wow.
So, and here's the problem. So Mr. Beast's PR team, which has just always kind of been under fire for just like probably being one of his dude friends, has come out and said, we go through a rigorous testing process. This must have just been a bad batch. We're going to try to do a recall. But
Sure, it could be a it could be a fluke.
And then
Could be,
like a
Uh-oh.
subtweet, they said, don't forget to consider the source of this information. Excuse me, Rosanna Pansino is an angel who has never lied about anybody. I don't know if that's true, but everything else that she said about Mr. Beast has been verifiable. So she came back and she's like, are you questioning the validity of what I posted? Because that's insane.
Right.
I had an entire crew there. So they're just kind of trying to throw her under the bus. And she was like, I don't fake my videos, unlike some other people.
Right. Right.
So obviously throwing some shade. And the whole problem with this is that Lunchly has focused really hard on the fact that they have real cheese product as opposed to a Lunchable. So,
Which isn't real. Well, I suppose if it's real cheese product, it's gonna probably go.
yeah,
bad
probably gonna
quicker.
go bad. And they had bought those that day. They showed receipts.
I bought a pie, and it was from a fresh bakery, and I didn't. I thought it would be like a pie that you'd get at like the store, and it got moldy pretty quick. And I was like, well, what? Like,
There's probably something moldy on the inside
and
already.
no, they were like, there's no preservatives.
Oh,
That's a fresh
wow.
pie. You
Well,
have to
you have to
basically
eat it.
you buy it and you eat it. Like it's not something you let sit in your counter for a couple days.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so I couldn't be mad.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Well,
Because
yeah,
they sold me
that's
a
true.
fresh pie and
Right.
I didn't take advantage of it.
Okay, so that's that one.
Okay. All right.
I've got a quickie for you. Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, the petite little
What
yeah.
Disney
cute
show
girl?
was she on?
I don't know.
Oh, she was a big Disney star in one song.
I don't. I think I was past Disney when
Okay.
she got big.
Okay.
But
So Sabrina Carpenter, what'd she
yeah,
do wrong?
She is on her short and sweet tour. She's singing Espresso. But she's under fire for like a protect the children thing because she provocatively dances on stage. Like people are comparing it to softcore
pop
porn.
singer who?
Oh my God.
And
No.
like,
These are the
bro,
same people who ban Harry Potter books.
Yeah, exactly. But she
No
sings
offense,
about
Len.
sex in her songs, and she's a 25-year-old woman.
Right.
So she's getting, a lot of flack from parents that are like, I took my kid to this show and I can't believe what she was doing on stage. And a whole bunch of her people are coming back like, do you listen to the songs before you take your kid here?
Right.
Because
I took my 5-year-old there and you could see that girl's underpants on
The
stage.
thing about that though is how is it different from any other 20-something pop
Yeah.
star? They're all doing exactly the same thing.
Right.
Same topic in the song, same sort of outfit, same sort of movement. How is she getting singled out?
I know, it's insane.
So they're
Also,
saying that the
people-
moves that she's doing is they're saying that they're very provocative
Yeah.
moves.
I think
and
in
the way
one
she's
of her
dressed
songs,
is very provocative.
Yeah, I think in one of her songs, there's like this.
How do you spell her name?
Sabrina Carpenter?
Sabrina.
Are you okay? I want
Do
to
some
give you
research.
any kind of credit here, Pat, but like, are you for real?
It's
Can you get it?
it's for
But
comedic.
Oh, okay. I was like, I want to take you seriously if you need help. I'll help you if you need it.
For research purposes.
Yeah, but I don't know how
I-
stupid you really are.
The only thing I can think is the fact that she was a Disney star.
Yes.
Because Miley Cyrus, the same
They
sort
had
of
the same thing.
evolution, and
So
it was
did
so
Demi.
dramatic. And what was she on? That's going to drive me crazy.
Was it AJ and something?
AJ and Allie?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, that's the short one.
All right.
And then I've got your big boy story.
Oh boy.
So, Marco, you play video games, yeah?
Yeah.
Pat, you play video games sometimes?
Sometimes.
Do you guys know GTA?
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto,
You say
11-year-old
that like
game.
you like that game. You play that game?
I watched my brother play GTA, which is insane. Hey, parents, why did you let him do that? So GTA is an 11-year-old game. It takes place in San Andreas. And basically the game is like steal cars, do debauchery. That's the point of it.
Yeah.
There's a good storyline. There is some like, hey, you can redeem these people and let their family forgive them for their like drug offenses and stuff like that in the storyline. But like it's to be crazy. Since the game has gone live,
When you can hook up with a hooker,
Yeah.
and then kill her and get your money back, it's not a
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an insane game.
It is not. I would never let a child.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
it's
oh,
an-
no, you don't
and
let
it is
children
an
play it.
R-rated game,
Yeah.
and they were very, very like upfront about that.
Yeah.
They were like, "This is a game for adults." But okay, so now there are servers for these games where you can create a character rather than just being one that's in the game and following the storyline. And this has fed into role playing, where people basically live their lives on these servers, and then fed into streaming, where people then LARP, live action role play, their in-game characters on stream, like kind of like the Civil War reenactments.
Okay.
So like they make a character in the game, then they dress up on the character, and then they stream, and it's gotten intense.
Okay.
Like these people have jobs, these people have responsibilities, and these people have families and relationships outside of their real lives and marriages in these games.
So I just gonna take one quick little sidecar step here, right? I did that a couple times, and I would make so many people mad because all I would do, you'd go on these quests with people, you go on these missions with people, right? And I would just go in and just like hand grenade, like just destroy people. I got that's it.
We call you a pleb.
A pleb?
Yeah, you're a pleb.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, back to this. So people are creating actual lives in this.
And it gets big.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the situation.
I know where this is going.
The No Pixel server. That's what it's called.
Okay.
There are 3 people. The husband, who we'll call King, one streamer who is Diva Jilly, and another streamer, Moon Moon. If you know the Moon Moon meme that makes this a lot funnier, look it up. So Diva Jilly is a streamer who has a live action roleplay relationship with this Moon Moon guy, and King, the husband of Jilly, is totally aware of it at the beginning. They have a 15-year-long relationship. Moon Moon at the beginning of this is also married, and they keep it to the stream. And then Jilly goes to TwitchCon without her husband. And there is a point at which he can't get a hold of her. So he checks her Discord, like logs into her Discord account, which is where a lot of people chat online, and finds some extremely explicit messages between her and Moon Moon about stuff that sounds like has happened at TwitchCon. So he verifies what's going on. He finds all other sorts of evidence of this, and then he posts to Moon Moon's Reddit, all over Twitter and all over everybody else's Reddit, what's going on, and said, hey, this is not just roleplay. This is what's now considered ERP, erotic roleplay. And they're not just roleplaying, they're cheating. They're doing it in real life.
So yeah, okay.
So, and this is where this
art
gets
imitates
crazy.
life, and life
Exactly.
imitates art. Okay.
This is how deep this goes, and this is why it's tea. I said earlier they have jobs and responsibilities in these servers, right? They have a justice system, like judges and magistrates and lawyers.
What?
Yeah. People have jobs. And
This
so
is ridiculous.
it's insane, guys. It's insane. And so what he then finds out, and he gets like clips from previous streams that she does, Jilly has been sleeping actively with the entire DOJ.
Jesus.
And it turns out that in this world, it is actively getting her like whatever she wants in terms of winnings, like more money or more fame or more influence over the server that she's a part of. And she has been using her husband to help her do this because King doesn't play, but he watches these other streamers and then gives Jilly intel, which if you are an online gamer at all, this was big in Halo. It's called screen watching. If you're like playing with another person, you're not supposed to watch their screen to see what they can see, because then it gives you an advantage. You can see what their next move is and stuff like that. So he was basically doing that for Jilly. It was insane. And so we then go back to find out Jilly was almost already convicted of a crime in this server that would have gotten her banned, but somehow she got out of it. And now everybody is pulling these things together, and a clip surfaced that Jilly, when she was in this courtroom, somebody put in chat, hey, she's been sleeping with the DOJ, and Moon Moon defended her.
40 seconds. 20.
I can't. I'm with
That's the
Marilyn
tea.
Mapes here. She says I can't keep up with real life drama, let alone virtual
That's a lot
drama.
of drama.
Dear God.
That is a lot.
But these are the people that like your kids and stuff are watching.
All
Isn't
right,
that
hold that
insane?
thought.
That's the story. That's all my tea. You can play me out.
It's not where I thought it was going.
Right?
K100, Lynn and Marco, feel good Friday Facebook Live as well.
All right, we got the big Battle of I-75 tomorrow night. It's going to be happening at the Glass Bowl, and we talked a little bit earlier to UT Athletic Director Brian Blair, and I think it's only right we got to talk to somebody from the Falcons camp, and Vince Briedis is on the line with us, Assistant Athletic Director of Specialized Communication. I think I'm close, aren't I, Vince?
Close. Strategic Communications.
All right.
The fancy title.
There we go. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm sorry we were having some computer issues earlier and we weren't able to get you on earlier, but thank you for taking time now.
Hey, my pleasure. It's great to join you too.
All right. So the Falcons, they got a couple of games they need to come up in. I mean, the series between the Rockets and the Falcons is very close, but Falcons are a couple of games behind. They'd probably love to take home this win.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's the ebbs and flows of this series over the past probably 80 some years is it's quite remarkable. I know Bowling Green at one point won 12 straight. Our Hall of Fame head coach Dwight Perry never lost a game against the Rockets. So it's good for the series when it's so even.
Mm-hmm.
And I know since our head coach Scott Leffler came on board in 2019, it's almost even. A win for Bowling Green tomorrow would put it at 3-3 since he came in his 6 years. So I think it's great for the series when it's there's parity and anyone can win any given year.
And there's been a lot of excitement in that Falcons camp the last couple of seasons. It's going to be a game to remember, I think.
No, absolutely. I mean, I think the big thing is that it's back on Saturday, which I think is just great for the fans. It's great for the community, being so close and. It's supposed to have great weather, and I just know that the players are looking forward to it. And we've got 32 seniors that have been in the program for a while, and they've just kind of helped build this thing back
That's
up.
a lot of seniors.
Yeah, I mean we're us and NIU are I think fourth in the country with seniors, and in this landscape of NLI and transfer portals, I mean we I think are 5 or 6 in the country with like 16 of those guys have been with the program their whole career.
Wow.
I know this is a game for a lot of folks who are like me. And I started my college career at Bowling Green, and then I moved back home, and I graduated from the University of Toledo. So I always feel this great divide in who I'm rooting for this game. But it happens sometimes with individuals, but households, certainly. You got a lot of UT grads out there mixing households with BG grads. And it does make for an amazingly fun rivalry.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm actually a transplant from California, but my brother-in-law was a UT grad, and I make sure he wears orange and brown all the time. So I get it.
I'll bet you do. Well, it's a 3:30 kickoff. We were talking
3:32 to TV, thanks to TV. So the exact kick will be at 3:32.
Well, hopefully they're more precise than we were today. So. But it's going to be a blast. We talked to Brian Blair from UT a little bit earlier, and they've got a lot of excitement planned for that stadium. He says you should get there about 12:30 if you want to be in on all of the fun and a lot of that family fun activities happening right outside of the Glass Bowl. And you guys are the band is going to be performing out there before the game, right?
Yeah, the band will be out with our tailgate area, and then all 440 will be probably behind our bench somewhere. I know that's where they were 2 years ago. So we have the third largest band in FBS, which is exciting. So
yeah, no kidding.
They've been doing a really good job with building that. John Waters has been awesome, and it's been fun to partner with them. They were out at Penn State and really brought some juice to our game there too.
When we were talking to Brian earlier, we were asking him about if you guys have some kind of wager you put on the game, and suggested maybe you need to do like a Pacos versus Pagliai's bet or something. And so I'd expect a call.
A Poly Eyes? Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want Poly Eyes over Pacos?
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
He's up for it, obviously. Then.
Do you want to make?
I'll say this. I enjoy Pacos. I've been there. Obviously, I'm a transplant, so I didn't grow up with either one, but those breadsticks are just divine.
Yes,
they are. Doesn't matter where you're from.
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to make any predictions? You want any bullet board material to go out on the air before tomorrow's big game?
Oh, absolutely not. I just know that these are two really good teams. I think there's some really good, NFL caliber talent on both sides of the ball, and I just think, fans to come out and see this and see these guys before they kind of take that next step is just, it's important. And I think it's going to be a great game, and it'll be fun. I think it's going to be a dogfight. I mean, couple years, like the last 2 years, has come down to the last play of the game. So,
Always exciting.
2022 for Bowling Green and last year for Toledo. So you very well could see the same thing tomorrow, and I don't think anyone should leave early.
A lot of talent on the field, amazing weather expected, and game time at 3:32. And I understand a few tickets left, not many. So if you want to, better call today and get them reserved. 419-530-GOLD. All right. Well,
And make sure you wear your orange and brown.
all right, there you go. Go Falcons. Thanks so much for your time, Vince. Stop by and see us sometime in person. We'd love to have you in studio.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for the time, and you all have a good weekend. Hopefully, I'll see you all out there.
Sounds great.
Sounds good, man. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
All right, there you go, boy. Battle of I-75. Going to be a good one, and everyone is excited about it. It's K100.
It's funny because I credit, there's a couple of things I credit to local disc jockeys in terms of like nicknames and things. If anybody had ever attended a concert at the Toledo Sports Arena before they tore that down, what's it been down now? 15 years, maybe? 10,
Yeah.
15 years? Well, Becky Schock, who was a disc jockey with me at WIOT all those years ago, and we did so many shows there, and she would just nicknamed it the River Dome because it was less than glamorous, but she thought she would try to attach a glamorous name to it. So I remember the day I was in studio with her when she said, the River Dome, and she kind of said it facetiously. It was always the River Dome thereafter.
Is that
It was
right?
just like the nickname that was launched, and
It's
it
stuck.
was her doing. Well, Jim Steele was the program director at that time at that same radio station, and he's the first person that I remember calling that football game the Battle of I-75. And I really do credit it to Jim Steele. I do think that was his thing that got attached to it. But they do finally have a trophy attached to the game now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and that's in
Nice.
the Rockets trophy case right now. But yeah, it sounds like those Falcons would really like to have it back.
I bet they would.
Yeah.
I bet they would. I'm sure they're a great team. I'm sure their parents love them very much.
Could you have better football weather than
Oh, I know, man. We're lucking out with the weather. Well, we've had such a lousy spring. Remember when it rained every day?
Yes, I do. Actually.
Play a high school game before they're done. High school football is going to be coming to a wrap.
Coming to an end. I can't believe it. This is where we're flying through fall. I feel like all the days are flying by. I need things to slow down for me. I just need to breathe.
Won't happen.
And it's like it just
Sorry.
doesned stop. It doesn't stop. So, you know what though? It was nice to be able to slow down. 2 weeks ago, I went to I had a guys trip, right? Yeah. Myself and
guys trip, huh?
three of my friends and I from college went together. Went on a golfing trip down in Salina. Did some camping. Marco, you've been on a golf trip before, right?
Yeah.
With Michael Osborne, if I'm not mistaken. You've been on a golfing
trip, but yeah, yes.
You did a golfing trip with Michael Osborne. He seems to believe that there's a photograph
Oh no.
that he sent to you. And to not let you
This
say
from
that
a man in a Halloween costume when you did not call him and tell him we weren't dressing up. Continue.
Oh boy.
So I'm going to need to see that photo, Marco, and I'll decide whether or not that gets shown on
I
Facebook
thought
Friday
you
Live.
had a photo in your possession. I thought that's the direction we were going here.
This was called, I think this was called either the Bad Pants Open or the Bad Shirt Open. But
I like
this was
either one of
of-
them.
We were in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't know, it's kind of small, but you can blow it up there.
Oh, this is not nearly as bad as I thought
No,
it was going to be.
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. No. It's a fine. That's.
We-
I held up to the microphone like it was going to say something.
We need to organize a
There's
golf
Marco in the
outing. There's
blue.
not a bad pants outing in this area.
See?
There you go.
We had fun, dressed up. That was actually a pretty stacked team. I wasn't actually, back then, I shot in the mid 80s, maybe the high 80s. So not what I do now.
Yeah.
But Mo was really good, and
And
Tommy
I
right
think
there
there
is a pro.
Bad pants and bad shirts outing.
Yeah, and I looks like I'm wearing I don't ever remember wearing a visor, but I think I'm wearing a visor.
Wow.
Totally weird.
Well, it goes with the outfit.
It does go.
Gwen says, Pat, do you ever sit still at all, or are you on the move all the time? On the move all the time.
On the move.
All the time. This is the
That's
longest
why
I
the
ever
guy
sit
cuts a hole in his
during the show. During the show is the one time I sit for an extended period of time. In fact, last night at this gala that I was at, I'm sitting. My parents are there. My in-laws are there. My aunt and uncle are there. My wife's there, and I couldn't sit at the table and just sit and eat and drink. I had to get up and move around and talk to people. And
What?
because I get antsy. I don't like to just sit and.
I'm not a good sitter either.
I liked. There were so many people there, and a lot of people that I knew, a lot of judges that I had to try to persuade.
All right.
You know, Go up to him. Oh, hi, how are you? You're going to be one of the judges, huh? Have you met my friend George? Like, slip him, you know. A little bit of cash.
Wait a minute, George. Isn't he on a one?
1 quarter? Yes.
Oh.
I do sit at Pavlov's Brewing when I do trivia. I do that. That is true. But no, I'm busy. It's busy. But I prefer.
So Sarah
prefer it to be that way.
Carpenter, we were talking about earlier, the Disney show that she was on, and she was on it for the three seasons
Yeah.
that it ran. Girl Meets World.
Was that Disney Channel?
It was
Okay.
Disney, and it
Girl Meets
was
World.
a real. And I could see if somebody had watched that show. I mean, it's just that wholesome
Right.
Girl Meets
Sure.
World thing, the
Yeah.
spinoff of Boy Meets World, and I can see how she has a hard job breaking out of that character, breaking away from that character.
Yeah. How about this? Okay, this simulation thing. This on Grand Theft Auto, and this whole that there are people that are creating these avatars, and they are having jobs in these worlds, and there's a Department of Justice within it, and all this stuff. Okay, so you take that and you blend it with the virtual reality that is the metaverse that we're coming out with now, where you can put on these virtual reality goggles. And I have one of those. I have a virtual reality. I don't really ever play it very much, but I mean, it's kind of cool because you're in this totally different world. You step into, and you're in this space in your living room, but you step into this, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're flying through space, or you're doing, I mean, it's wild, and it's some of it's very realistic looking. Now you take that and you blend it with what's happening there, and eventually it will blend, if it's not already, where you're hooked up, everything's looking very real. Like right now, it's obviously kind of cartoon, but graphics on video games are looking more and more real as the more and more they go, right? Okay. So you've heard of the simulation theory. I know you have.
Oh, of course.
I know
You're
you have.
describing it right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like eventually,
People can't tell the difference.
a society gets to a point in their AI development and their virtual reality development that it becomes so real that it becomes unrecognizable, that it's not real anymore, or that becomes reality.
That's
right?
terrifying.
So because then what happens is, in that little universe that's created there, they have jobs, and these avatars have jobs, and they have, and what they do is they start creating
a virtual
world within their world.
And so Elon Musk proposes that either we're the very first evolution of ever doing it, or
this wasn't Elon. Elon Musk subscribes to this idea, but there are actual theorists.
Oh,
that
well,
describe.
actually, what is
Neil deGrasse Tyson has
he's
talked about
actually
this. So,
talked-
there are big names. This is not some crackpot.
Right.
They're and what they're saying is,
this is either the first iteration of it, or we're thousands deep.
And so statistically,
Oh my Lord, that's a weird thing to talk about.
statistically, it is more likely that we are living in a simulation than if we are the original creator.
Yeah.
It is statistically more likely. And this is like Neil deGrasse Tyson saying this stuff. Like, if that's true, if that theory is true, then statistically, it is more likely that
It
we
would
are
explain
living
a
in a
lot,
simulation.
actually.
Well, think about photons and all that is just light, and what
it's energy.
Computers,
it's energy.
And really,
and
if you want to take one step
yeah.
further, the Big Bang Theory. If you like it, the Big Bang Theory, when nothing was happening, and then all of a sudden a jolt of, imagine yourself if you lived inside of a computer and somebody turned a computer on, what would happen? Well, you'd get a giant jolt of electricity that would jumpstart everything in your reality, and that's how they take it out to that. It's pretty insane when you get down and you think about what.
As she's describing this, I'm thinking, oh, this is the tea she's going to talk about. We're living in, and then she didn't. She took it in a much more boring route, because I don't care about people having affairs on virtual
and I would
reality.
just like to be on record to say, if this is virtual reality and somebody's playing my character, I want to punch them in the mouth.
Well,
I want whoever's playing fucking Elon Musk. Whoever's playing him is killing it.
So right,
my guy, it's like, when you have like a kid in the house and they want to
lazy,
play
they're
the
just
same game as the adults, and they're just over there goofing off with that's who's doing my guy.
Yeah.
I'm like walking into walls, then I'm like spinning around. I'm like, dude, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
Oh,
Elon Musk get all the side quests first and builds up a lot of points.
Yeah. My guy's like, oh, you want some more acid reflux? Here you
Hey,
go.
watch what happens.
What the hell is going on here? Why am I doing that?
Oh my gosh.
You want
Yes.
some oil leaking from your car again? Here you go. Here's that. It's like, what are we doing? If I find out this, I'm going to be pissed.
Well, that's the thing. That's so when you die, it's like, well, that's the game over. And you take the virtual. So what? I mean, what if that was it? You die.
Crazy.
You take these goggles off, and you went. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
wow, that was intense.
I totally lost this.
That was intense. How long was I playing for? About an
10
hour.
minutes, yeah.
About an hour. Oh, that's awesome. And then you're like, cool. All right, I'm gonna play again. I'm gonna jump. What do I got? I got 20 more minutes. I'll jump back in for another character. Jump back in as another character, and you play it again. Who knows?
I mean, we don't know that it's not that.
Right? Tell me it's not. Prove to me that it's not. Right? There you go. Oh man. Well, if it is virtual reality, either way, you want to make sure that you've got insurance, and ISD's got you covered.
Just like every person is unique, insurance coverage is crucial and needs to be designed for you, just like a tailor-made custom suit. Give us a call at 419-292-5700, or you can visit us online at www.insuredbydesign.com.
What it was. First of all, each and every person on Friday, Facebook Live, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, you guys are amazing, and
Love
you
you.
really are rock the show here. And also, very special thanks to everybody that joined us here on our show today. We had a lot.
We did. Heard from both UT Athletic Director Brian Blair and BGSU's Assistant Athletic Director Vince Briedis going into the Battle of I-75 tomorrow. Both seem to think their teams could take this win, and both seem to think it's going to be a dogfight. So if you got tickets, good for you. If you haven't, 419-530-GOLD. It looks like it's getting pretty close to standing room only.
We also had a world champion dancer in the studio today who made it so much better today.
Yeah, world champion. She was phenomenal. Jordan, and she was my dance partner for the event last night for the Stroke Life Center. We ended up raising easily. I think the last count I saw was at like 20 grand, and they weren't even
nice.
They weren't even through counting yet. So it was, but she helped me dance, and she's just phenomenal. So actually, I'm gonna start taking dance classes.
Wow, but she must have a good effect. I don't think you're.
But she won't be my dance partner. She won't be my dance partner. She doesn't live in town, so it'll be somebody else.
Congratulations also to Tracy Hollowell. She picked up those tickets we gave away today for Hank and my Honky Tonk Heroes happening at the Valentine Theater. Listen for Monday, another shot at those.
Yeah, special thanks to the lady that brought us the stuff.
Oh, Lorraine, my gosh.
You better bring more.
Any more of those left over there?
There's none of those left.
Sweetest
I think there's some more of those left.
Brought us Butterfingers.
They're somewhere, but I hid them.
There was a good sized bag of them. Even Marco couldn't have eaten them all.
They
but
have been hidden.
that is so sweet. Thank you.
They're
Thank
right
you.
next to you, aren't they?
No, they're out of the room. I made sure. All right. Thank you, Pat McCarty, guy in the 419. Everybody who joined us on Facebook as well. You guys are fantastic. We're back on Monday morning. We're going to have details on the 3rd annual CMA party that's going on. You don't want to miss this party. It's one of the biggest in the entire city on that night at that time. Pretty amazing. All right. We leave you here now with one last laugh.
It's time for one last laugh
We are just way too mature to find that funny.
on K100.
Your last laugh of the day brought to you by J. Foster Jewelers. Guest joke teller here, Pat McCarty, guy in the 419.
I'm reading this really good book about anti-gravity.
Yeah.
It is impossible to put down.
No, get it?
Got it.
Lynn and Marco, weekday morning starting at 5.
That's some nice driving there.
All right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to bring us to the end of our show. Tammy's at the Tammy Cook's at the Denver airport.
Lucky.
I'm
Good
going to be there in a few weeks.
luck.
Try to find below where you're at right now, Tammy. You'll go into a whole new world.
That's right. I want pictures of the Illuminati and all that stuff. Good. We'll see you guys. The birthday of the computer wheel. Forgot about the computer wheel. Next week.
Spin it.
No, we don't have time to do it now. We'll do it next week. We'll do it next week for sure. Remind me at the beginning.
Okay.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and now we are going to leave you now with your moment of awe.
Oh.
You might want to turn this up, Lynn, because you're going to go awe.
Oh.
I was rude to you before. I'm sorry.
bless you. Oh.
Bless you.